Okay.
Sorry for the delay, guys.
Hello and okay. Hello and welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay that we had, and with that, we are finally starting off the round of 64 Vortex of Legend Day 1, and it's your caster Shinryu joining you today for this first match between Team Revitalize Esports and Team Zenzex Esports, I believe, with Team Revitalize being on the blue side with the first pick and Team Zenzex on the red side with the second pick. We are in for the drafting section. This is a best of one between these two teams, so the team that loses here will get eliminated of the tournament. So everything is on the line for these two teams. So let's see what will the bans be. And the first ban being the Gadot Kacha, right off the chart. So that's one hero down. Let's see what other bans will take place from the side of Team Zenzex Esports. And there are a lot of good heroes still up for the take. There is the probability of a lot of strong meta heroes. Let's see. What will they deny from each other? As for the next ban, it is the Phobius right away. Good bans coming in from both these teams. Guys, the Vortex of Legend Season 2 has a prize pool of 50,000 diamonds, so it is gonna be a great battle between these teams, and with that, sorry, not 50,000, it's 30,000 diamonds, my bad, guys. And yeah, it will be a neck-to-neck battle between all the teams who have participated in this tournament, and yes, the winner takes 25,000 diamonds, like the first runner-up along with the second runner-up as well. So the prize will get distributed. As for the viewers, we have 5,000 diamonds giveaway, so watch out for that. There will be giveaways in the live stream, so do participate. Do keep your eyes open for that, and just participate in the activities set for you all. And with that, the other two bans are already taken place. We can see the Carmilla and the Khalid getting banned as well. So two strong heroes again off the chart, and yeah, this does open up a lot of assassins for the take. Will these two teams ban those was a question, and there comes the Ling getting banned from the side of Team Revitalize Esports. So that's one hero down. The fan is still up for the take, as well as a lot of other heroes. The chip is still open, but Alice will get banned right away. So this does open up the chip. The Carmelized ban. I think Team Revitalize must pick that hero if they want to deny it for the side of Team Zenzex. Will that be the answer for them? Let's see. But they will go with the Zushin as the first pick. So Chip still up for the take. There is the Ruby and the Fanny, along with some other picks like the Edit, still up for the take. Will this team perhaps those pick is the question again. But it all comes down to what game strategy these two teams have. Let's see what will be the answer back from the side of Team Zenzex Esports, and they pick the Aurora. And so they're coming in from both the sides. Let's see what will be the next two heroes that will get picked out here. And yeah, guys, this is the day 1 of round of 64 for the Vortex of Legend Season 2. We are kicking off this first match between Team Revitalize Esports on the blue side and Team Zenzex Esports on the red side. This is the best of one between these two teams, so The team winning here will proceed to the next round, and the one losing will directly get eliminated from the tournament. And with that, the next two picks have already been locked from the side of Team Revitalize Esports. We can see the edit and the Xbox getting locked. So strong picks again. So let's see what other heroes will Team Zenzex prioritize out here. They do have their goal lane or the roamer position along with the jungler still up for the take. They need to get some good heroes to secure out here before we proceed to the next banning phase, the second banning phase. So what will they pick right now? Will they lock down the jungler early on? Or
My
no?
mission is to protect
Okay,
lives.
there was the high loss. So that's one more meta pick. Currently a bit nerfed, but still strong, both in the EXP laner as well as the roaming position. So yeah, strong draft. I mentioned again, as we have moved on to the second banning phase. Team Revitalize Esports still have to pick their roamer. Their roamer, I guess. If the edit is going to the EXP lane, then they do have to pick the roamer along with the goal laner. So Team Zenzex, they can ban down the goal lane, narrow it down to some potential counter like the carry, like the Lunox, but they will ban the alpha out here. Okay, a different approach. Not something we thought would get banned here, but okay, they are prioritizing the jungle still. It is still viable that Xbox can be flexed, the edits can be flexed. We are not sure where these two heroes will go, but what will Team Revitalize Esports answer back out here? Let's see. They can still deny some goal in picks. The Ruby can be flexed again. Pretty flexible draft from both the sides, so both the teams might have to get to the mentality of each other in order to win this game, because they won't get another chance to get back at each other.
It is
so this
in
is all they
despair
got.
that I see the
And they
fondest
will ban the
hopes.
Natanite away, so a good ban coming in. Team Revitalize Esports are prioritizing the goal lane much more than Team Zenzex, who are banning down the roamer, the hyper right now. They have one more ban. What will
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
is still open? If Team Zenzex want to secure it, they can do so. They can also pick from the side of Team Revitalize. Let's see, what will they do here? As the timer is running down, they have to pick their hero.
I am the moonlight
And
that breaks through the
surprising
darkness.
Mia coming in. Okay, Mia finally making the debut in this tournament. We don't know if it is a smart pick or a nail in their coffin, but we will soon figure it out in the land of dawn. But yes, that Mia is pretty strong. The split push capability, the late game coming in from this Mia is pretty strong, and yeah, that will be a difficult hero to counter, to play against in the late game. the Moon Goddess blessing will be a bit difficult to counter for the side of Team Revitalize if they don't watch out and the game goes to the late game, that is. But again, they do have to pick their heroes and they seem to juggle around that E3 lane, but the Argus getting locked along with the Matilda. Okay, then they won't have a goal lane marksman, but I guess this Argus will go to the goal lane, facing off that Mia. Okay, pretty strong lead game from that Argus as well, so might be a good counter towards that Mia with that immortality from that Argus ultimate. He will be able to contain or sustain the damage coming in from Mia, and also might be able to outplay the mechanism that the Mia can offer in this late game. So yes, that will be a good matchup to watch out for. But as for the last pick, we see a Grandeur coming in from the side of Team Zenzex. So that is their jungler for this first game. So a double marksman comp with two late game heroes, and okay, a pretty front to back composition coming in for the side of Team Zenzex, whereas Team Revitalize Esports, they are playing for the team fight, they are playing for that, the long extended fight with those heroes, so they want to play for that neutral objectives around, and yes, different approaches for these two teams, but it will all come down to the execution in the Land of Dawn. And with that, we are heading in for our first game between Team Revitalize Esports and Team Zenzex, taking on in a best of one against each other in the Vortex of Legends Season 2. And this is going to be an amazing match between these two teams, the first match of the day. We have more upcoming match that will take place after this, but yes, this is going to be a best of one between these two teams. The one losing will get eliminated right here in the first stage. So yes, with that, we are finally in, I believe, in the Land of Dawn. Okay, just waiting a bit for the game to load, I believe.
Welcome
and yes,
to Mobile
with that,
Legends.
we are finally in for the first game
5 seconds till the
between
enemy
these two
reaches the
teams.
battlefield.
It could be anybody's
Smash
game
them.
depending on how it plays out.
troops
The drafts
deployed.
are solid from both the sides. Late game are solid from both the sides, so it will all come down to the early game aggression, the objective control and the map control. Whichever team will get that lead might get the game early on, but yes, the game can go up till the next late game, and that will turn out to a battle of those micro and macro. So yes, you can see a pretty standard rotation coming in. Both the junglers already taking their red buff. Pretty strong player coming in, and the Hylos already getting some chunk of damage, trying to protect that jungle tree for the Grandeur, and the Little Wanderer has spawned. I think Team Zenzex won't contest for that, as Team Revitalize will be able to secure that pretty easily. Whereas we can see the top lane might see some action. The rotation is already there from the Roamer and the Hyper from the side of Team Zenzex. Moon does not know that Team Zenzex are already there. Yutani already level 4. So is Crooks on that X-Fork, but map is still peaceful, no clashes as of now. The teams are waiting for their power spike to get that level 4 before they can contest, but on the top lane, Moon will get taken down from the damage coming in from the side of Team Zenzex, a 3-on-1, and that is the burst alert to Yutani on the Grandeur, giving him an early lead. So this Grandeur will hurt if he secured those early snowball from the first 2 minutes, and yeah, the first neutral objective will spawn on the bot lane. We can see the Grandeur trying to get that Viraga armor off Crooks, and yeah, high loss with that zoning. You can see B-Fall and KZ also zoning out, but Grandeur will try to secure his purple buff before he goes for the turtle. Team Revitalize already having the better position, starting the turtle. Ryu also rotating from the bot lane. So is 7, but Ryu already going in. We can see Yutani going in. We fall with that backline marking, but again a good lantern pull, and we can see 7 with the primal rat. The Zushin will fall, but a double kill for Ryu, and Yutani will fall from the damage of KZ, and last insanity being used, but it will miss, but the kill will go to Crooks anyway with the CC coming in from this KZ. That guiding wind is there to help Crooks get that kill, and the turtle will go to the side of team Revitalize out here. Team Zenzex will miss that turtle, but the kill count is in the favor of team Zenzex, but the goal lead is not there as of yet. It is pretty even so far in the first minute of the game. And yeah, with that, the top lane might be the focal point in this first game. We can see people trying to poke that Ilos with his lantern, and the rest of the team is already there to support him. Aurora not finding the place to rotate to the top lane. We can see Beefall already being too aggressive towards the red side jungle, and Yutani having a hard time to get his jungle at ease. And yes, the map is spanning out to the top lane. We can see the rotation coming in. Okay, clicks was a little bit the dice word, but we'll get out without any poke damage. And on the mid lane, Beefall trying to poke that Aurora, and then onward coming in from that edit will get that kill on to KZ, a second kill for him. And yeah, with that, another again poke damage from Beefall, using that Lucian to his max potential. Okay, on the top lane, a 1v1 taking place. Shizio will survive, and the ultimate's still there for this Argus. He can engage if he wants to, but will back off with the rotation coming in from the sideouts. Will prevent him from getting that kill on the top lane, but the second neutral objective already spawning on the bot lane. Team Revitalize Esports are on the better spot. We can see Yutani being isolated and will get taken down. 3 members coming in, and top lane, Shizio will fall from the hands of Moon, and this turtle will have to wait. As for the purple buff, will get invaded from the side of Team Revitalize. They can't do anything from the side of Team Zenzex to protect that, and yes, that's a blue buff denied from Yutani, and his farm will go down. We can see the turtle being the next objective for the take, and Team Revitalize will secure on the mid lane. Some action taking place, but Beefall will have to expend that flicker to get out of there, and Team Revitalize Esports on the top lane. A 1v1. Okay, she's able to sidestep that, and Moon in a bad spot will get taken down, and that is a good outplay coming in from Shizio, able to win that blow off between 1-1, 1v1, and yeah, that is a little bit of breathing room for the side of Team Zenzex in the top lane, in the goal lane, as the turrets all stand. There have no turrets fallen in the first 6 minutes of the game, but the game will see more action as we proceed to the mid game soon. And yeah, the early game, we can see the lead is towards the side of Team Revitalize with a 1.3k goal lead, as Crooks trying to get some poke damage onto clicks as the members are collapsing onto the Hylos. The glorious pathway will get used, but he won't be able to escape. Beefall with that lantern able to pull him back, and yes, that is the rumor getting taken down. And this next objective for the Team Revitalize will be on the top lane, and a 1v2, but 7 coming out victorious in that, able to get Yutani, and the top lane turret will fall in that exchange. Shizio really getting zoned out pretty hard early in the game. He is not getting the space he needs to farm. As for the bot lane, we can see another 1v1. 7 will have to expend that flicker, but he will go back and will even that exchange, but no, I don't think so. Ryu will get that kill, and yes, with that will give him some more farm to play with, and Team Revitalize Esports trying to assert their dominance in the first half of the game. As we can see, the last turtle of the game will spawn in about 5 seconds. The mid lane is getting some pressure from the Roamer and the Mage duo combo. Team Revitalize are in the better spot to take this turtle, whereas Team Zenrex, they might not contest. The Grandeur is not really interested to fight for that as he's already behind on farm. Looking at the items, we can see Ryu having the most gold, surprisingly, with 3 kills in his pocket, whereas the rest of the members, they are kind of behind, but not too far. The goal lead is not too high for, okay, one more 1v, I guess that was not 1v1, but the Shizu will get taken down, and yeah, the bot lane turret, the outer turret will fall. 4 members are already there, and for the top lane, it will get traded. Ryu with the split push on the top lane will trade that turret, but yes, troops already there to stop his advances as there's a 1v1 going on the top lane. Ryu taking a lot of damage, will get the retribution too low and will fall from troops even without the last insanity. Did not have the flicker to run away from that. As for the mid lane, we can see another fight taking place. Team Revitalize Esports with the dominance, and yes, team Zenrex won't be able to get that kill onto that Argus. He able to walk out, but the turret will stand. They are able to defend it regardless of the team fight. They've lost it, but here come Crooks with the last insanity and a good combo coming in, and that will give him a double kill already. And Shizu next on the chopping block will fall, and that's a triple kill for Crooks. And Team Revitalize Esports with the win for the team fight. Team Zenrex are on the back foot. They are not able to defend that mid lane turret. The second tier turret might fall, but it will still stand for a bit. You can see the I'm offended being used by Ryu, but not enough to take down Crooks, as Team Revitalize will walk off that team fight. As for the bot lane second tier turret, it will fall in the hands of Moon, and just like that, a 6k goal lead, a 5k goal lead to be exact, for the side of Team Revitalize, as Team Zenrex are still struggling to find their space to play with. They are not able to get the map control back. Team Revitalize are looking at the better space to take this Lord, as it is the next objective on the map for the take, as Team Zenrex not really opening up the map. We can see Team Revitalize already chopping that Lord down, and yes, that hyper for the side of Team Zenrex is in the bot lane, far away from this Lord, and that will give them an easy Lord to take, as the Hylas will have to expend that glorious pathway, but the fight still continues. We can see that it is still going on. As for the skills are being used left and right, but both the team will disengage. We fall worse the casualty from that fight. He will fall, but the Lord has yet to march down. Team Zenrex can still defend it. It's just a level 1 Lord. It is not the enhanced Lord, so it can be defended. The push won't be so hard, but if they lose members here, it might be difficult. We can see who's already getting pulled in, but will be able to escape with that guiding wind coming in from Casey, help him to survive, as the Lord is marching down on the bot lane. We can see the flicker being already used by 7. That once might be a misplay, but Hylos Flex will be able to walk off from that fight, as the mid lane before has to expend that ultimate from him, as the lantern was there but not enough to pull him back. The minions will get cleared out, as the Lord hasn't been cleared. The minions are still marching on for the side of Team Revitalize Esports. We can see the holy defense from the middle lane will fall. As for the top lane, this is standing. The Lord has been cleared by the side of Team Zenrex, but the minions are need to be cleared. But Moon with the aggressive maneuver able to get a shot on Yutani. The fight still continues. We can see Moon too deep will fall from the hands of Shizu. 7 next on the chopping block, does not have the flicker, has it with his primal rat. As for that is a kill towards again Zenrex, able to defend that, get that goal lead slightly back towards their side, as this Mia slowly getting that farm. He able to secure this item slowly. We can see already getting 3 items on his hand. They need to be careful of that. Their over-aggressive maneuver can be punished if they are not careful. Revitalize Esports, they do have the lead, they do have the turret advantage, but one mistake in the late game to mid game can be fatal for their side. Team Zenrex, they do have the mechanism, the tools needed to, get that comeback for their side. As the minutes passed, these 2 marksmen will just scale off. We'll get that power spike with those items coming in. So one wrong step and the game can be thrown for the side of Team Revitalized. As the next Lord will spawn in about 20 seconds, we can see Shizio trying to push the top lane. Moon is there, but won't get that marksman for the side of Team Zenzix. The Lucian trying to open up the map with this lantern. As the Lord is yet to spawn, it will spawn in about 3 seconds. Team Zenzix might try to contest for this Lord. We can see the Hylos already trying to open up the map. Team Revitalized starting the Lord. They are pushing in the waves on the mid lane. As for the Grandeur, he's yet to make the position. Mutani is too far away. We can see Ryu already going in. Will be pulled back with the Lantern from Casey. He's trying to give the vision, but Ryu already too deep. Will get a chunk of damage, but will be able to walk out. Shizyu going with that Moon God is racing, and Strokes with the Retribution able to get that kill, and the kill coming up for Shizyu. He will fall in the hand of 7, but the passive already going off for that Aurora. He will be falling down. As for the split push coming in from this Argus already in the base, this might be a game over. We can see Team Zen is trying their best to clear the wave, but won't be able to do so, and that is the game for the side of Team Revitalized Esports, winning the game here in the first match
Victory!
in this best of 1, and will advance to the next round. Congratulations to Team Revitalized Esports for winning their game. First game of the day. As for Team Sensex, they have to sadly end their journey tonight with us. That is a GG for them, and yes, congratulations to the winner. We will soon proceed for the next match. Please stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Vortex of Legends Season 2 will be back as we have more matches to go. There will be 6 matches today, so don't go anywhere. We will be back right away. Thank you guys for joining in. The mic mute करेगी 44 साइड अपनी स्ट्रीम में सुन सा.
We are audible on stream.
Alrighty, let's wait for the next team. I believe we will start of the match very soon.
Okay, so Apex Esports is here, and the next match is between Apex Esports and Godlike.
Alrighty, sir. You heard the man, you heard the boss. We have the next game coming in between Team Apex Esports and Team Godlike. The second match of the day for this Vortex of Legends Season 2, round of 64, day 1. We are locked in for an amazing night for these teams to battle it out. Are you excited, the Who?
Yeah, I'm excited very much.
Then let's see how it turns out for these two teams. I guess Quentin might join us.
Like, they have joined us recently in the season 1-2, and they were like pretty good. Let's see what they bring out this season.
Alrighty, we have some good expectations for these two teams. Let's see what will they show us for tonight, as it is a best of 1 between these two teams. It can be anybody's game. One mistake and the game is over. You can be the stronger team with the better draft, but one mistake can cost you the game. We never know. We saw some really amazing grand finals already. for two amazing regions like it is the Philippines and the NA. So it can be anybody's game at any point, right? Who?
Yeah.
So we cannot judge out any team. Everything looks good on the paper, but it all comes down to how you play, how it is for your luck. So okay, I see Quentin is busy tonight, so it is gonna be you and me for the casting decks, I believe.
Yes, it's gonna be you and me.
Alright, sir. I'm more than happy to share my casting decks with you than anybody else. No biasness, but you are my favorite right now for tonight at least. But yeah, we already saw one amazing game, sir.
Yeah.
Go on. What do you want to say?
That was an amazing game, but if Mia had got some farm, she would have literally carried the game because Mia is literally on top priority right now.
Absolutely, they had the mechanism, they had the tools, but like we said, the game had to go to the late game for that Mia to shine, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. Team revitalized. They were, with the smarter maneuver, going for the split push by that Argus on the bot lane, knowing fully well that team Zenzex had to, totally collapse for that lot, totally had to, push in to get that lot fight for their side, and that was that window for them to win that game. So, yeah, that was a good game to watch. But at the end of the day, Team Revitalize has taken that game, and yeah, for the second game, we have Team Apex Esports and Team Godlike, who will take on one another in this best of one. So we will soon begin, as we are just waiting for the teams to get ready and for our side to be ready as well. So when will we go in? Let's see.
Okay, let me ask, guys, can we start? Both the teams are ready.
Okay, as we are doing that, if there are some audio issues, guys, we are extremely sorry. We are trying to fix that at the moment. We know that there can be some, disparities with the audio right now. We did try to fix it a bit, but it did not turn out the way we wanted it to be. Please bear with us for the first day, as we will improve it. We will fix the issues very soon. That will be today or tomorrow for sure. But as of now, please bear with us. We are trying our best. Okay. As for the second game, we think Suki might join us for the casting decks.
Yeah, Suki is joining now after some time.
Absolutely, and yeah. The second game will be between these two teams, as we have more games to go. There are more 4 matches to be played tonight. And yeah, this is the day 1 for the round of 64. The winners will proceed to the round of 32 of the tournament. This is Vortex of Legends Season 2. This is me, Shinryu, as your caster. Along with me, we have the Who, the one and only, the man himself. So yeah, I think we are good to go. We are just waiting for this team to, get ready as well. And with that, we move into the drafting section. It was great, like I mentioned in the last game, we did not see that chip getting picked by any team. It was wide open, but neither of the team prioritized that hero. What do you think about that hero? Like, you are the one to play that hero and already getting that global
grants
tag.
you immortality
What
or
I think
death.
is, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Okay, hot take coming in from the Who. We like that. What else, sir?
If
What
they
else
had
do you...
taken that chip, it would have been
Always on the
bit
way.
better, since chip can rotate really very fast. He has a good movement speed, and the team backup, he can call it anytime in just one instant, just like that Doraemon. Take out that anywhere door and just call your teammates and
My
get
mission
ready for the
is
gang.
to protect lives.
That is a very well way to put it, I mean, that is the thing, the shortcut, it can be, just like a, window for the entire team to collapse on anybody they want. And I believe we have Suki joining in with us tonight. Can you hear us, Suki? Hello?
Hello, yes, bro, I can hear you already.
Alrighty, joining
Who
us.
said there are no shortcuts in life?
Yes,
I
joining us,
literally
we have
invented
Suki,
one.
the one and only Lag No Limit himself. So
Okay,
yeah,
coming back to the draft,
Thank you, guys.
Alice is banned. Meanwhile, the
I am
Apex
the
is
moonlight
going
that
for the
breaks through the
Matilda
darkness.
and Chip ban. Let's see what they're gonna ban for the third one.
yes, the bans are looking pretty solid. The heroes are getting banned left and right. The Furious is still open. A lot of assassins are still open. The Ruby, the Edit, still open for the take. We need to see what will this team prioritize in their game plan for the ban right now. Suki, what do you think? Which hero will get picked out here?
I guess, I don't know the picks, but I guess they should ban the EXP heroes more, man. The pick, I guess they should go for like assassins like Ling, Aya, or like even the mages like Aurora or like Vixana.
But out here we see the Luna getting banned. This does open up the Aurora, the Vixana, the Zushin for the take. So yeah, that is open for these two teams to pick. But also the Fovius is there. It will all come down to how will this team play around their draft. What is your take for the draft? What do you think will get picked here?
I think if they can go for a Khalid might be the best pick here.
Only love and
But they
night,
go with the Sicilon.
everlasting.
Okay, never mind. Sicilon is a good mage right now.
This does remind me, the other day Scrim from our team. The man himself, Suki, picked that hero with those impact, dealing those late game damage. The blow is really strong. What is your take for this first pick, Suki? It is your mage you pick.
Like, yeah, I know that this mage is powerful, but like it's not the current meta. Like, it's on the meta, but it's not as strong as like Vixana or Aurora, because like that Aurora and Vixana can like combine CC with some other kind of rooms, But like, it's alright. Sicilion is a good take for the late game, as the late game can be secured by it.
But as for the answer by Team Apex, we can see the Lucian and the
I will be the truth
Dragon,
this
that is the
world
Yuzong getting
desperately
picked
needs.
already, and a fast answer from the side of Team Godlike, I guess. That is Megumi, aka Julian getting picked along with the Clint. Okay. Good answer back, I would say, for all the side of Team Godlike. What will be the final pick, you think, guys?
I guess they are gonna go for a roam now, or else and go lane or a jungle. Maybe alpha jungle will be good out here.
That could be the case. I mean, there are a lot of heroes for the take. There is the golden that can be prioritized, or they can go for the roamer out here before we move to the second banning phase. What is your take? What do you think?
I think Haya might be a good option here, since it can map the back lane very easily. Hanabi.
Kinda unorthodox pick, I would say. We don't get to see Hanabi pretty often, but they do pick it. That might be a comfort pick for the side of Team Apex. Yes, with that we will move to the second banning phase. Any comments on the picks, guys, with the first 3 picks being locked?
I guess blue team is looking good on draft. Like Sicilion can secure the late game and has the damage. And Julian is a overall good hero to be jungled. And Clint, we know that Clint is a very dangerous marksman in the late game, alright. And going on to the red team, that the Yuzong is a good counter for like Sicilion. It can like fly and like chase it. And Zuxin is also a very good pick. And Hanabi, I guess Hanabi is also a good pick here, like looking on that Clint, which gives so much damage, and that Hanabi can like has that AG and like first skill, that shield to like counter the CCs, I guess.
That can be the case. I mean, the Hanabi also, give the team that late game assurance that they need, that insurance that they have for the late game to counter that damage from the side of Team Godlike. They do have two very strong late game picks. That is the Cecilion and the Clint, so it can match the damage to a certain extent. The Yuzong will fall off in the late game. It can sustain the damage, but the damage output will only scale up with that Cecilion getting those stacks, so yes, that
I
hero
am
can
not
be
the
a
only
insurance
one
for
bound
them,
by
but
these
the bans coming
chains.
in, the Gatot and the Obvious getting banned for that EXP lane, they still have to pick the EXP Team Godlike
Still
and
waters run deep.
Team Godlike, they will ban those assassins securing their backline. So the bans already taken place, the picks are to be here. Any prediction, guys? What do you think?
Yes, we can see a Carmela maybe. Carmela or even a Gato. I guess Gato is bad, yeah. Carmela would be a good pick if they want to pick. And yeah, maybe a jungle like I said, that Alpha is a really good jungle out here. Because the most big jungles are like assassins like Link, Haya, Julian, and from the fighter side it's like exceptionally a Roger or an Alpha. What do you have to say about this, Who?
I think you missed one. You forgot about the Bane. The Bane is really OP right now.
Yes, I do
God
agree.
tells all.
Yeah, go on.
I feel like the Bane is still a good pick, but also the new hero, that is the Shuyu, is also up for the grabs. Team Apex, they can secure it if they want to. It can be a good hero to, get in to the backline to get those kills secure. He has a good chase ability, also an escape ability, so he can go and get a kill and get out pretty, slippery manner. So that can be a pick for their side. Team Apex, they do have the CC, but Team Godlike, they kind of lack the CC in some extent. The Minotaur can be a good pick for that CC department, but that is it. If the Minotaur goes in, the backline will be pretty vulnerable, It can get doped on by this Yusong, by the, if they get a good assassin for the backline. So they do need to mark that backline. They do need a hero for that backline marking. So what will they decide is a question. But yes, the Bane can be picked here. It's a good hero to have. Like Suki mentioned, the Alpha is still a staple pick, for that tanky frontline that they have. That true damage can come in handy. That early game can be secured with that Alpha, but will they pick it is the question.
Yeah, I guess they can go for the new hero Shuyo as it is very OP right now. Or yeah, they might go for the comfort pick Ben. Yeah, Ben is also a very comforting pick. But it's like I guess they will go for the Bane, alright.
Even the strongest of
Yes,
turns fail to
that
claim
was
me.
a good call from the Who, the man himself, making that godlike prediction, So we will get to see that Bane coming in from Team Apex as the drafts have been locked in, and what do you think, guys? Which draft do you think is the stronger one? Which draft will you support moving into in the first game for these two teams?
Yeah, I guess that both of the teams have equal drafts, but it matters on how they play it, how they use their full potential on the game. Yeah, what do you have to say about this?
I think I would go for Epic Esports since I have my main hero there, the Kufra.
Okay.
You're lagging, Who?
I'm lagging.
No, it's fine. You're not lagging really. I think your net maybe is okay a bit. Is like a bit clear. Alright, and yeah. With that, we will move. We are just waiting for the teams to get loaded, and with that, we will go to the land of Dawn, the second game of the day between Team Apex Esports on the red side and Team Godlike on the blue side. This is the second match of the day. This is the Vortex of Vortex of Legends Season 2. This is the round of 64 day 1. Match 2 of the game, match game 2 of the day, and yeah. Pretty stable rotation coming in already. What do you think? Which hero might be the game changer for both these teams? Like right now, game will be pretty slow paced, I believe, for the early 2 minutes.
Yeah, I guess I would go with like the Sicilian. Sicilian can be a very game changer in the late game if he positions himself right, as he has that Minotaur to provide him health as well as shielding him. And you know that the Clint and Sicilian being on the same team, frontliners are gonna be messed like crazy, like marshmallow, bro.
That is true. That is true. I mean, if you guys have watched that, MPL Philippines final, we saw how a 10k deficit from the side of team Aurora Esports was just instantly covered up by that Sicilian pick, by that, the single hero able to get them that comeback that they needed, But out here we can see that collapse already happening on the first top lane, and the first blood would be that God of Rai on that, Bane, and next to fall might be that Kufra. He is still too low, but that bad impact won't be there. The second to fall is that Zoshin, but that shield coming in from that Hanabi will be going to survive, but not for too long, and a double kill for Frost on that Julian, and that is 3 kills already for the side of team Godlike. Apex Esports are on the back foot in the first 2 minutes of the game. The turtle will spawn, bring that fight down for a Suki.
Yeah, we can see that the Julian, he had like the very good instinct on his hero, like that enhanced third skill of his. Like he caught on the first blood and like he did not have the skill left, but he just like that movement. He just
wait a minute. Bot lane, we can see another engage coming in. There was, but the dragon will be able to get out of there. I'm sorry, Suki, to cut you off, but there was a fight, and with that, the first turtle has already spawned. We can see team Godlike already having the better position. Team Apex with the engage, but they won't be able to get that retribution on time. Julian with the better retribution, and the blue buff might get engaged on. We can see another engage coming in onto Kaizen. Does not have that Black Dragon form, but on the mid lane, the Bane falls. The Julian still asserting that early game dominance that he has, and will take that red buff again. Suki, you can go on and analyze that fight for us, please.
Yeah, we can see that the total zoning on from both teams is good, and then Apex had a good initiation, but you know that the Esmeralda is there, our shield is so OP, and like they have heroes like Zuxin and all that have the shield, and Esmeralda can take advantage of it, and a good retribution by Julian, and we can see on the top side that the Hanabi has fallen down by Julian and Clint. What a good trade coming on from this side.
Yes, absolutely. The team Godlike really asserting their, presence on the map. God of already being, denied of those buffs. It's low on farm, but a good save from that Kufra, able to survive, help him survive. But Julian is here with a bad impact. Will get that shutdown on the 2 members, and a double kill for Melon on that Sicilian, already getting 3 kills, and that is the 7-0 scoreboard already. And the top lane turret will fall in the first 4 minutes of the game, and almost 5k goal lead for the side of team Godlike. Team Apex are not in a good spot. They are behind with the kill count, with the farm, with that objective take, and things might not be good if it goes like this.
Yeah, I guess so. Like the deficit has already started, and the goal lead has already been taken by the Godlike, and the Esmeralda falls down on the bottom side.
Yes, with that, Team Apex will be able to get that 1 score on that side, on their side, and the second objective, neutral objective, has already spawned. We can see God of Rai on that Bane already starting it. He is up 2 levels behind compared to Team Godlike's jungler, who is at level 8, will have that advantage on that retribution, but it all comes down to the positioning from Team Apex. They are engaging onto that Esmeralda, but Team Godlike will be able to get that turtle, and the fight is still going on. We can see the bad impact hurting really so much, and Kufra will fall on the mid lane, and Esmeralda already getting on the kill, a double kill for that Clint, getting that gold again, and that blue buff will be taken away by that side of Team Godlike, as they're not giving any chance for Team Apex Esports to get any comeback in this game. On the top lane, the Hanabi is trying to go for the split push, but the mid lane turret has already fallen. 6 minutes into the game, the goal lead is still favoring team Godlike with 6k.
Yeah, we can see that the blue team, the Godlike team, has already a huge advantage on the game. In a total fight, the Minotaur able to combo his ult on 4 men, and that follow-up coming on from the Godlike made them secure like 4 to 3 kills. And we can see the Fury on the bot side.
Wait a minute on the fight. The dragon will be able to escape with the black dragon form, but that will give the top lane kill to that Flint, who will be able to take down that isolated member from the side of team Apex. As for the bot lane, it might see another turret getting fallen down as team Godlike are not stopping the Kufra, trying to get that engage. Will have to spend that flicker, but Julian will be able to survive. The minions are still coming. The second tier turret might fall for team Apex Esports on the bot lane. Meanwhile, on the top lane, you can see the Clint already being too aggressive, but yeah, the last objective on the map is still there. I think team Godlike will be able to secure it right now, right, Suki?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah, they already have taken full control over the map and over the game, and if this continues, and you can see the Sicilian has already gotten that 3 kill and 3 assist, and that Clint with a 4 kill. Wow, like the late game is already secured. I don't think that they can come back from this deficit.
Yes, they do need more than miracles. They need to use all of their luck, but another engage already taking place. God of Rival will fall, but Sicilian already doing so much damage, but he will fall, and the dragon already using that black dragon from, but next to fall would be that Kufra, not sustaining that damage coming in, but yeah, so far a 2-for-1 trade coming in for the side of Team Godlike, and they will not stop their advantage. They will take down the top lane second tier turret, and that will be the next. They are, not taking the turtle yet. They might wait for it to turn to the Lord for an early Lord, as Esmeralda is still going on to that second tier turret into the base almost. Will get that kill onto that Hanabi and still walk out. That Eagle is not really benefiting for that Hanabi. What do you say, Suki?
Yeah, I guess so. The Esmeralda pick was really good out here. You know that Esmeralda can counter this Hanabi and this Luxin. And yeah, as we could see now as an example that it chased Hanabi onto their own base and came out alone taking the kill on her. It's a good pick. And yeah, we can see its example right now. And yeah, we move on to the game. It's a lot taken by Godlike.
I mean, at this point, Team Godlike, they're just bullying Team Apex Esports out here, they are not even giving them any chance for a comeback. Every time Team Apex Esports are trying to, go for those engages, go for those, counter back damage, but, they are lacking that farm, they are lacking that, items that appreciate. They have their heroes, haven't had that power spike yet. They need those items, they need those farm for their side to able to, get those kills, get those, damage released for the on side of Team Godlike. But as things are, the Lord is marching on the top lane, and yeah, with that whole lead team, Apex Esports might find a difficult time dealing with those minion push coming in.
Yeah, I guess this Lord can help them to secure that tier 3 turret. Yeah, I guess
we're gonna top in. Another engage. The Minotaur will fall, but the trade-off would be that Hanabi and the top lane turret is not safe, and it will fall. Okay, more damage being placed onto that Lucian, but a good knockup coming in from that Black Dragon, and he's able to take down one member, but there will be trades off. We can see 3-4-3 trade thing, and that make that 4 the damage coming in, but a good lantern from that Lucian able to bring back 2 members, and they have to back off. They can't end the game out here. That Hanabi will be back to defend that base, and with that team, Apex Esports will get to see some more minutes for their side to defend, and just some more time to play with around the map. They might get that farm, but a successful defense nevertheless.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, is there a chance that the red side can come back from the game, or is it a goodbye to Apex Esports?
I mean, the goal lead is still favoring the side of team Godlike. They might, have the advantage so far, but one team fight can change the tide of the game. We know these heroes, they have a good counter, engaged tools that Black Dragon can give the CC. The Zushin is there, the Kufra is there to stop those advances coming in, but yeah, it all comes down to that factor, chaining those skills, chaining those damage from the side of team Godlike, team Apex towards team Godlike. Okay, the Minotaur going in with the flicker, minion fury, but won't find the knockup he was looking for, and the Black Dragon will fall. Good jump and a good Tyrant's revenge from the Kufra, but no members are there to capitalize that, but the good CC from coming in from the Cathedral and the bad impact is there, but 2 for 2 trade already taking place. 3 members from both sides. The minions are coming in from the side of team Godlike. They might try to look for an end, but they are walking off. The Lord is there. It is still a level 1 Lord. It has not enhanced. It's just a matter of few seconds for it to enhance, but another successful defense for the side of team Apex. They are able to hold on to a bit longer.
I guess so. Like, the gold deficit is also going down, just like 8k or so, and we can see that the Godlike is already taking the Lord. This Lord be the last Lord they are going to take in this match, as this match is going to be over. I guess so, but like, let's see. Hope the red team can return something, source something.
Yes, we do have some expectations from them. They do have the chance, that Zushin is still sitting on a 3-1-4, that he has those items, locked in for her. She has that goal, she has those items, so she can be a threat to the kind of team Godlike. But yeah, it all comes down to, again, like I mentioned, that chain CC that they have to place to a side of team Godlike to be able to make that miracle for them to happen. And yeah, the Lord is marching on the top lane. Team Godlike, they do have that chance to get this match back for their side. Team Apex are on the back foot. Will it work out for them is the question.
Yeah, I guess so. They can successfully defend this Lord if the Black Dragon form is popped and can zone the members of Godlike, and the Kufra can jump really well. Yeah, the Lord is being taken in the side depth, and that Zuxin is there for the damage, and yeah, that Hanabi as well is pretty now farmed. Yeah, I guess they can successfully defend it. Nice jump by the Kufra.
Oh, look at that victory from that Kufra, that Minotaur, and they're able to get a shot down onto that Kufra, and that damage is just being placed. The base crystal is going down, and the minions are there, and that will be a team for the side of team Godlike, getting that victory for their side and moving to the round of 32, eliminating team Apex Esports in the first day of the round of 64. And that is the game for their side. What do you have to say for that game?
The Minotaur was engaging really very well. Meanwhile, the Kufra couldn't do anything, since if the Kufra misses his first skill, the Minotaur is ready to catch him there. He needs to pop his flicker. So that is why I think they lost it. And the early kill onto that Julian is the main reason why they lost. Since Julian is very powerful in the early game, so Julian already got that double kill on the top lane, so that is why they won.
Yes, so he please break down that as for us well, so we know what happened, what went wrong for the side of team Apex out here.
Yes, yeah, we can see what went wrong was that the Hanabi in the gold lane was a good pick, but it's like, if you don't support Hanabi well in the early game, it's gonna be turned out like this. And we could see that the early team fights coming on from the both teams, and the Godlike being on top on both the fights, as well as the objectives, in the neutral objectives. The the zoning coming on from the Godlike was very Godlike indeed, and that advantages and little mistakes coming on from this Apex Esport made them lose this game. And like, yeah, it was a good game coming on from both the team, but like the Apex could have been more could have been more aggressive in contesting the objectives, or even in the team fights. They were aggressive, but in a wrong way. Like they were fighting like 2v3 and 2v4, but yeah, still losing. That's why I guess they lost the games.
Absolutely. Like both of you rightly mentioned, like those early game snowball coming in from the Julian, like able to get that victory already 3 kills secure on the top lane, like that really, changed the tide of the game. Like they were not able to, stop the advances from the side of team Godlike. They were indeed godlike, like just Suki mentioned, they were not just going in like with full confidence, knowing fully well that team Apex Esports did not have the farm, did not have the level experience of their heroes wouldn't be able to counter that damage being placed onto them. And yeah, like the early game snowball coming in, that both the mage and the marksman, the Clint and the Cecilia, able to get those early kills, helping them secure their items faster. And yeah, that just made them able to snowball even harder in the game. The Hanabi didn't get to see much action, like Suki mentioned, because of that, less support that he received. And yes, that was indeed the case. Team Godlike just, were the better team in this match. They were, able to outdraft in some sense Team Apex, but yes, that is the thing. That is the case. With that, we have to move on to the next game. This is the third game of the game match. Of the Vortex of Legends Season 2, round of 64, day 1, and we have Team Demonic Creed and Team Wasted with us for this match. Some familiar faces already, right, Suki? We can see Team Demonic Creed have joined lobby.
Yeah, we can see some familiar faces like Fort, Nick, Kentizi, and Wiz, bro.
The last game was already so action-packed. I'm already, getting out of breath. Need to get a chunk of water down my throat. So, yes, this match might be even more exciting. Really looking forward for these players to play in. I guess Team Wasted, they have to, go beyond to, get them a victory against Team Demonic Creed. They are a pretty strong lineup. Knowing these players, we have seen them in a couple of tournaments. We know what they're capable of. We know Kentizi on that EXP lane. We know Fort on that gold lane. We have seen Nick on that jungle and Wiz on that roam. So that is a solid lineup for their side. But yeah, let's see what will happen in this game, as it all looks good on that paper, but the gameplay says otherwise, right, Suki?
Yeah, I guess so. It does, because we know that already from the last tournament that they play so well and like are known all over, like Kaohsiung, Siliguri, Kalimpong, Sikkim, and all. Like they are very well known, and yeah.
They do have the fan base for them. They are pretty famous, I would say. But yeah, being popular does not make you the better player. We don't know if it might turn into an upset. Not trying to jinx anything, not trying to curse any team, but yeah, it could be anybody's game. It is a best of one. The better team might lose with that one mistake coming in. So yes, it all comes down to that, the luck factor as well at the end of the day. So whatever can happen. So let's see how will it turn out. Any output on this game, input in this game before we move into the drafting section? I guess we don't have the who. Suki, you have to take it out here. Take up from here.
Yeah, I guess the drafting. Sorry, can you repeat what you just said?
Do you think we might get to see an upset, or will it be just another sweep?
Or we cannot. I guess we will know that from the drafting session. Let's hope that they will draft well, and yeah, we can know from the draft how they will play and how they will do in the game.
Yes, we can make some prediction, but it might all go down the drain. But yes, like you mentioned, it will come down to that drafting section. The draft will be a very important factor in this game. But like we are waiting for the members to join in. For anybody who just joined in, this is the Vortex of Vortex of Legends Season 2, I'm sorry. And this is the round of 64, day 1, match number 3, the third game of the day, and the night. And yes, we have a 30,000 diamonds prize pool for these teams to participate in. And yeah, we do have some giveaways for you guys as well. Do be active on the live chat. Do participate in the activities set for you. We will convey how will these activities set out. So just look out for that. The moderator, all of the casters will convey how will that giveaways take place. So we will see how will that turn out. But we have a 5,000 diamonds giveaway which will take place in every stream. So you have to join and you have to be active. Support your team. Say what your thoughts are. Who do you think will win the game? And yes, do support your favorite team, but yes. Again, refrain from being toxic, like from this racist comment, being hostile to one another in the chat section. So in the live chat. So with all that away, we are just waiting for this team to join in. This will be a best of 1 between Team Demonic Creed and Team Wasted, who will take on one another in this best of 1. Yes, Suki, back to you.
Yeah, I guess so, guys. This is the day 1 of Vortex of Legends Season 2. And yeah, we can see the second match is between like Wasted and Demonic Creed. And who does not know Demonic Creed, man? The Wiz, Kentizi, Nick, and Ford. And as well, we can see that the Wasted, let me cook. His name says like, let me cook, bro. Let him cook already, bro. Let's start the match.
Yes, let that man cook. Let him cook, and let's see if he can. Or will he get cooked is the question, right, Suki? And with that, we are finally, I guess, we'll get ready for the first game. For this third game to kick off. For those who missed the first 2 games, the first match was won by Team Revitalize Esports, defeating their opponent Zenzex Esports. The second game, Team Godlike took a stomping victory against Team Apex Esports. This is the third game. This is a best of 1 series, and we are just waiting for the teams to get ready, and we will kick off the third game of the night. And yes, this is gonna be an action-packed game. So get your popcorn ready, get whatever things you need to get ready, because you cannot leave your seats. And yes, we are just waiting for the sides to get ready, and I guess in a moment's time we will move into the game. Suki, please. Okay, we have to wait a bit more.
Yeah, I guess his net is unstable, so he's fixing it. So guys, please be patient. Like just 2.5 minutes, he says. Okay, he's ready, and we are ready to go.
Alrighty, Suki, take us to the drafting section. I think the game will start right now.
Yeah, as we know that Kentizi's AXP is so strong, man. Big fan of his. And if he gets that comfortable heroes, like that he plays that Khalid so well in this meta, and like the Gato, and like we can see that the Edit, our Lord, if he gets
My kiss grants you immortality
yes. If you
or
give
death.
give those heroes to Kentizi, he can be the man who can get you cooked. He plays that Alice being denied or right off for Team Wasted out here.
Yeah, we can see that the Alice is
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
Wasted. So what is going to be the second ban from DC Ryu?
I feel like they might ban some, some gold laner, or maybe they might ban those.
Muscle of iron.
Okay.
Bones of steel.
But Toad getting banned, so that is one EXP laner being taken off. I was, wondering if they will ban those assassins or not, but knowing Nick, he does play those assassins, he likes that link. So that can be the case. Opai likes that Vexana for himself, so that can be one more pick for him. So those heroes might be open for their side as Team Wasted. They have the opportunity to ban some heroes out here. They can ban that chip right away, denying that hero. I don't know if Wiz plays that hero or not, but that can be a pretty dangerous hero to give away, right?
Who
I know
said
that.
there are no
I get
shortcuts
which
in life?
plays
I
that
literally
chip.
invented
Yeah,
one.
it's a good band, and yeah, I guess which plays everything well, and yeah, they should be careful with whatever band they are gonna be. Which they have to ban properly, or else like those each individuals are.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Sand rises when I give the word.
The hunt begins.
It is in despair that I see the
snowflake's
fondest
breath,
hopes.
as timeless as
My
a
blade
glacier's
strikes
heart.
like a splitting wind.
One second. Oh.
Test. Alpha is online.
Sorry about the sound, guys. I had to, like, my internet went off and code. So sorry, guys. But I'm back.
Butterfly is
Hello.
born by thy
With the commentary,
guided
sorry guys
by
about that.
lantern's light.
And yeah, the drafts
True
are taking
love
shape. We can see we are
is like
already in the
blood.
second banning phase. The three heroes have been locked from both the sides. Suki and I was talking about the strong picks coming in already, and we can see the duo combo from that Ling Angela, one of Suki's favorite heroes. And yeah, that answer back team Wasted have picked that, Alpha and that Aurora combo,
Hope
another
will
strong
find a
CC
way,
already in the mid lane,
even
right,
when
Suki?
all is forlorn.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God, this is the favorite combo. Like the Angela and Ling. If they had gotten Alice, it was a GG goodbye for them already from the drafting session. Like we can say that this Angela can be put on in the room as well as a mage, but like mid lane Angela is more better than Roam because like the Angela does not have to buy the roam, but she can buy it on the 8th minute of the game. It can like first prioritize the task, which is indeed very helpful, and after that she can purchase the fleeting time that will let her use her ult multiple time, and
Demons
it's a
shall
good
bathe
buy
in their
for the
blood.
opponents.
The light belongs to the righteous.
That Alucard pick, Suki, I don't know if that is a, if that is a big pocket pick or is that, comfort pick for the side of Team Wasted. I mean, I did not expect that pick to just take place out here. What do you think about that?
I guess it's a mistake pick, or like I don't know, it might be the comfort pick, right, Ryu? And even if it was a comfort pick, like playing that in tournament, like guess against like Ruby or maybe another EX lane, it's dangerous, man. It's like throwing the game already.
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not looking too bright for that Alucard pick out here. Regardless, team.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
I've been waiting for too
Team
long.
Demonic Crate will lock their draft. We can see the Chow and that carry being locked for their goal lane. So this is a carry versus a Nathan matchup. So
yeah, I guess like both the gold lane are looking good out here, but I don't know about the EXP lane. Maybe you can go Alucard Hyper. No. I guess like Alu is fit for EXP, but against that Ruby, let's see what he can do. I hope he does well in that lane.
what do you think? Which hero will go to that, goal? I mean, that EXP lane. Will it be the Ruby or the Chow? Both have the potential to be flexed out here. Like the Chow can be used in the roam position. So what can be the case? Okay,
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Will this be a Mincetar roam? Okay.
Yeah, I guess it will be a Mincetar roam indeed, and we can expect that Chow to be a roam. 2 minutes, okay, handle it, I got a call.
Alrighty, and okay, that with that swap already taking place, we can see fourth with that Angela and Opai going to that goal lane. Okay, a bit swap of roles, and with that Ruby being onto this will be a roam Ruby. Kentisi with that Chow on that EXP lane, so Chow versus Alucard matchup coming in. As for the roam, it will be a Ruby versus a Vincitar, so that will be pretty interesting to watch as the draft have been locked in. Both the sides are ready. We can see teams will battle it out in the land of dawn, and
to Mobile Legends.
it could be anybody's game so far. But on the draft team, Demonic Crate are looking a bit strong with all the CC coming in. The sustain from that Angela will be pretty crucial for their side. But the damage output is not to be mistaken, not to be taken lightly from the side of Team Wasted. They do have the potential to deal a lot of damage. They can render that Ling, those dashes with that Mincetar's King's Calling. So that is something they need to watch out for. Yeah.
Guess Wiz is calling out for a pause.
Okay, we have some technical issues already, and while we wait to resolve that, Suki, what do you think the draft will be? Which team will get favored with the draft coming in?
I guess it will go on. I support the blue team draft, like the DC have a good draft. You know that the Chow is very flexible. The only CC they have is like the Mincetar and Aurora if that second skill gets hit on point. And we can see that the Ling has a lot of mobility. That's the agility as well. Like you can split push. And alongside that Angela, bro, that Angela pick out her for the Ling. And for the Ruby is a very good advantage pick, man. That Angela, that the Angela first pick like makes them faster than ult, provides them shield, and as well as the shield coming on from that flask, man.
Yes, absolutely. The hard cut does provide that extra bit of shield, that extra bit of sustain, and like the healing coming is what else can we say? That Angela pick can be a crucial, game changer for the side of team Demonic Creed, Team DC. They can utilize that Angela, for those extended fights, for those, going for those, one target for the side of team. Wasted out here. They can, just use the hard card for that hero to, outplay that, the pick off that might be coming for the side of team wasted. But yeah, it all will all come down to that timing of that, hard guard from that Angela. He needs to be precise with that ultimate for that team fight to walk out, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But like the red team had a good draft, but that Alucard kind of not matched the draft, man. Yeah, I guess that they have a good pick, but that Alucard just kind of is not fit. And at Alpha, Aurora, Nathan is good picks, but I hope they play well.
I mean, yes, that Alucard pick is a bit questionable, like we mentioned in the drafting section. But some teams do like to play with those comfort pick. Even if those strong meta picks are our favorites, they won't be too much comfortable with those picks. So out here, this Alucard can be that game changer that we can't expect it to be. So we might want to see what this Alucard can pull off. We cannot count him out yet. It can go beyond our expectations. As always, there is that possibility, that window for that play to happen from that Alucard. He is a pretty late game monster at the end of the day.
Yep, I also think so. But like looking that Alucard, when like someone has to pick Alucard, they need to first like bait out the heroes first. Like the Alucard can be played well if there is no CC, but looking on the draft of the opponents, we have that Ruby that can provide so much CC and well as the ult coming out from the Chow, and you know that the true damage coming out from Gary can melt it easily. But I guess like he has that vengeance, so he can take some shots as well.
Victory!
We'll wait for the restart to take place. And yes, for anybody who just missed or who just joined in the stream, Suki, talk us about what is this tournament about? What is this we are going to watch or witness tonight?
Hey guys, it's the first day of Vortex of Legends Season 2, match 3 between Demonic Creed and Wasted. And yeah, this match is gonna be fun, and along with the picks, the draft coming on from both teams is very strong, but not that Alucard, it is quite questionable. I hope so he really plays well. And yeah, it's like more matches are coming up after this. You know that the Marv squad is there, the Willow squad. Willow is there as well, and I hope that all the remaining 3 matches are gonna be very exciting along with this match.
Yes, just rightfully mentioned by Suki. This is the Vortex of Legends Season 2, guys, and this is the round of 64, day 1. Match 3 between Team Wasted and Team Demonic Creed, taking on in the best of 1.
Iron.
And yes, Team Demonic Creed are on the blue side, Team Wasted are on the red side, with the same brands, same draft coming in for this game. There were some technical issues. We are trying to fix that, and yes, the draft will get soon locked in. We are just waiting for these 2 teams to, go at that. And yes, for anybody who wants to know about the prize pool, this is a 30k diamonds prize pool tournament with the winners taking 25,000 diamonds individually. We will discuss more about the prize pool in the future of this tournament, but as of now, just know there will be a 5,000 giveaway for our lovely viewers. Do join in for those activities being placed. The moderators, the casters will convey how these giveaways will
what's your
work.
command?
But yes, do support your team. Do show your, input in the game. Do give your feedback. We are looking forward to your, constructive, destructive, whatever criticism you have. But yes, please try not to be toxic or, refrain from using profanity or, being, hostile to one another in the live chat. And
wipe out all the injustice in the world.
So please take us to the drafting section once again.
I don't think so. We have to talk about the drafting session as it has already been done.
As a glacier's heart.
The feels amazing.
Yeah, and
It is in
I guess
despair
so,
that I see the fondest hopes.
this drafting ends soon so that we can move on to the land of dawn.
At once.
Yes, and for tonight's
The Immortal
casting,
One
this
chose
is me,
me to
Shinryu,
vanquish the
joining you. Along
shadows
with
that
me, we have
plague this
Suki,
world.
Lag No Limit, aka the man
It's
himself,
my way
and
or the highway.
yes, we will take on this game, the 3rd game of the night. We have more 3 games to go on. Team Mark is there. In future, we trust is there against Soul Dynasty, and Mark will take on against Team Mystic Vortex. And there is the last game, which will be a secret. You have to wait for that to get
May the blood
revealed,
of my enemies
But
flow
yeah,
from my spear.
with the drafts being locked in real fast, the
Still
game will
waters
soon
run
begin.
deep.
And yeah,
Assault unit awaiting orders,
we did talk about the draft a lot. Let's not do it anymore. And yeah, the first 2 games already has taken place. Suki, do talk about which teams won the games.
Yes, guys, moving on to that. The first match was between that Revitalize Esports and Xenex Esports, and that first match was won by Revitalize Esports beautifully, and the second match was between the Apex Esports and Godlike. As the name itself shows the Godlike domination, they showed that Godlike domination in the game as well, winning them the ticket to the round of 32.
Yes, sir. This is just a day 1, guys, and there will be more action-packed game for the day 2 as well, which will take place tomorrow, right, Suki, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep, it will be on tomorrow.
Absolutely. And if your favorite teams are not playing today and they will join us tomorrow, do watch out for that post on our Instagram page. Do support us. Do, follow that Instagram page. Show us your, love. Show us your support. You can be the next team playing in this tournament in the next season. For this season, the registration has closed. This is the season 2. Season 1 was a successful season for us, and that's why we are back with the season 2 with a 30k diamonds prize pool, and it will just expand with your love and with your support. Do support the Instagram page. Do support our YouTube page. Do like, subscribe. Give us your input. We want to improve. Give us that opportunity to improve. We will bring you guys more future tournaments, and with that, the game has already begun. We can see the land of dawn. We'll see Team Demonic Creed taking on against Team Wasted. Suki, take us away.
Yeah, I know that in this 2 minutes there will be no fights, I guess, as both teams will be taking their jungles easily and steadily, as the Ruby is taking the blue buff, helping the Link. And we can see that the Minchitar is already onto that top lane where the Nathan is taking the gold grab, and it's a 3-man.
Absolutely, and it is the standard rotation coming in so far. The top lane already seeing some, action. The carriers with low might have to wait behind, and yeah, the rotation coming in, the 3-man rotation on the top lane. We can see Easy already there on the mid lane going for the early rotation, and yeah, that will get some advantage to the side of team. Okay, good hook from that Minster Secret of a Sex, able to get that flicker out. Okay, a good knock coming in, playing with an episode of lead. Maybe get a shutdown onto that 8 and able to do so, and the Minster is pretty low, and a double kill for Nick already in the second minute on the game, and a triple kill, make that triple. Nick is too low, might get shut down. Okay, he has to go in, and he will get fall from the damage from the minion, and Let Me Cook will secure that kill. Okay, a 3-for-1 already in the early games. Okay,
that's really advantageous for Team Creed, and we can see that the gold advantage is already there for the DC. It's like 1.5 or like 1k difference, guys. And yeah, the neutral objective is already spawned a turtle, and Ling is going towards the turtle to take it, and a good way of dragging some blood from Chow.
Yes, he's not stopping there. That Cigarette After Sex is too low. Okay, the hard card already coming in onto Easy force with the hard card. Okay, the turtle already being too low. Okay, Let Me Cook going in onto that turtle, and he will be able to secure that retribution onto that turtle, but Project Creation already taking place, able to survive, help him survive, but Wiz with the shutdown onto that Alpha. Let Me Cook got cooked in that last team fight, and the fight is still continuing. Wiz too low, might have to back down. The damage was not enough from Soul to take down Wiz, and yes, another kill in the bag of Team Demonic Creed after that neutral objective. That does give them the early goal lead that they were looking for. Suki.
Yeah, this team fight was really good coming on from both the teams, as like both the teams were there to zone it. But I guess that Ruby should have used her I am offended on that Alpha so that the Link could have taken that easily. But never mind, I guess sometimes it happens, and this Alpha with the beautiful retribution on that turtle. And yeah, but nevertheless, that the Alpha got taken down and got shut down, and the gold 8 is looking the same as usual, like 1.2 or 3k different.
Yes, with the pickup potential coming in from the side of Demonic. And okay, we can see the Tempest of Blade being burned out. The King's Calling already used, and the hard card will be placed onto Nick. Okay, the Nick wants to go back in. The Alpha does not have the Spear of Alpha and gets knocked back, and Ruby trying to get that DC placed on him. The Precipitation will come, but Let Me Cook again falling. A good hook from that Milstizard. Okay, Nick will still fall from the damage of that Alucard, and yes, that will give another kill to the other side of team. Okay, the Alucard is not stopping and going for the double kill. Okay, and Easy with the way of the dragon with bringing back Soul, but not enough damage to take down Soul, and yes, both the team will disengage, and 2 kills towards that Alucard. Suki.
Yeah, I guess this is going to be a good kill for Alucard. He secured that 2 kill, which helped him farm up and catch up to that high gold heroes like Gary and Ling. If this continues and like Alucard gets enough gold, it's gonna be a good daily for that.
Look at the second turtle fight. Okay, Let Me Cook again with the retribution capping. Mega and the fight will continue. Cigarette After Sex will fall. Wiz also falling, and Toxically will fall, and Let Me Cook trying to get the damage onto that Ling, won't find it. The healing coming in from that Angela, able to help Ling survive, and that is another turtle. Neutral objective towards the side of team wasted, able to get that retribution. Let Me Cook is cooking with that retribution, even though he is not getting those kills, but that retribution is on point, and another kill for Team Wasted, but Team Demonic Creed will come top, and they still secure that goal lead that they have of 1k, and Yasuki, break that fight for us.
As we know that the same thing happened again, like the Michitar was there, and that Aurora along with her freeze, like, and I guess that Ling got mistimed. Ling mistimed his retribution again, and that I am cooked. Let Me Cook again with that beautiful retribution.
Look at that machine, the Frigid Glacier already being placed. Let Me Cook got cooked again, and yes, that is the 4th time he's falling, but the Pride is not stopping. Cigarette After Sex will have to to expand that flicker. Okay, Nick trying to go in with that hard that placed onto him, but will not find that kill he was looking for. But that is one kill to one side of team. Demonic Creed, the top lane, seeing some action. The entropy already being used by that Nathan, and that is a huge zoning coming in. And this top lane turret will fall, but the bot lane turret already being traded off by this Alucard. A good trade, I guess, already. And yes, the third neutral objective will fall soon. And yes, the goal lead is kind of expanding for the side of team Demonic Creed as we are slowly moving to that mid game.
Yeah, it's a good fight coming on from both the teams, but like as usual, you know that the fights, Demonic Creed is winning all the fights, but in the objective side, the red team is really doing well, and I hope so they do this time also. Along with the top lane, we can see that Nathan is isolated, use the flicker to get out, and Argat is being fought in the neighbors of blade as well, and that Ling is able to take down that kill.
Yes, and that is a good, shutdown onto that goal laner, like stopping him from getting those early items early on. And yes, this third turtle has already spawned. Okay, a 1v1 between the carry and the Alucard getting that kill. Okay, Toxic Play showing us that the pick does not matter. It's the player who can, just make those miracle happen, and he does have the 3 skills onto him, and this turtle already being the object of focus, and we can see Wiz already falling, can easy too low, has the flicker, will burn it out, and the third turtle also go to Let Me Cook. And that red tree cap coming in from this man is really good. Yes, the third objective will go to the side of team Wasted, and the top lane turret will fall. Okay, Toxic Play will get shut down from that damage being placed onto him by Nick, and the top lane turret will get traded off. The mid lane turret has already fallen, and yes, the objective take is favoring the side of team Wasted so far. They already have secured all the neutral objectives, 3 turrets down, and yeah, despite having the goal lead like equalized, Suki, at the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, like in the 8 minutes, they equalized it with taking the last turtle, and no neutral objective was taken on by the blue side, Demonic Creed, but they were able to win all the fights, but like the neutral objectives were all taken by that Alpha. Really a good retribution coming on from Alpha this game, and we can see on the bot lane that
look at the top lane. Yes, sir. Like 2 simultaneous engages taking place. Like the Ling, like you mentioned, was about to get taken down, but the Angela falling. That is a good, shutdown goal towards that marksman. Don't you agree? He will scale off.
Yep, I think it is indeed.
Look at that mid lane, Suki.
Yeah, pretty like good ult coming on from Chow.
Absolutely, and yes, that is another shutdown on to Let Me Cook. This man, despite getting those neutral objectives, despite getting that retribution on point, is not able to maximize that alpha into that jungle, into that match as a hyper, not getting that damage that he's looking for. This will, kind of getting that shutdowns will like provide that early level 15 for this Nick on that Ling, and you know how a late game Ling can be. It can be pretty devastating for that back line. With that Angela, it is even more lethal as the Lord has already spawned. We can see the better position coming in. Nick might go for that flicker, the way of the dragon, but a good sphere of balance for stopping that advantage. But that Let Me Cook will fall. The ultimate coming in from the Nissadar will not be able enough. And that knockup again carry with a double kill, and the damage of being used. Nathan will fall, and that is a triple kill for that carry, and a double kill for that Ling, and a complete team wipeout for team Wasted. Team Demonic Creed looking pretty good for this Lord take, and yes, Suki, break that fight for us again.
Oh, that was a really good ult by Alpha to block the Ling and so many others, but like unfortunately that led down to their demise, the fall, and that back lane got wide open when that Minsitar used his ult on that bush, and that back lane got wide open, and the Ling alongside that Angela was able to take down the Nathan as well as Aurora. And that carry, that the late game carries the game, like getting on that triple kill.
Yes, sir. You know what? That Despite that, Drew, we cannot go in, with that King's calling, but the Chow, okay, Link going in with the Tempest of lane, okay, he's getting some TC, the Tempest we already been used, the King's calling already used, but the turret will fall on the bottom, okay, Link getting shot down, and that is a good engagement, this is looking good, this is looking a good fight on the side of the base, they are able to get a double kill, and the way of the dragon being placed on, okay, a good knocked up, a good ultimate from that, Alpha getting the shot down, a 4-man down, and but they will trade off that that Minster are in the process, but that is a good trade. Any DI will trade off for a rumor for 4 damage dealer for the side of team Demonic Creed, and that will be a successful defense. The Minion is there with the damage on the top lane, will be able to clear this Lord pretty easily. That is a level 1 Lord, and yeah, this is a good comeback for the side of team. Wasted out here, Suki, and I don't know if team Demonic Creed are chewing more than they can, consume out here.
Yeah, I also guess, am not supporting the fact that they engaged like that when they had the Lord advantage. They should have just changed the lane at least, and that fight ban, that is very disadvantageous, as that Link going on to that Nathan and he was able to escape, and that King's calling as well as we did that Star-Lord was really good and stopping them from using any skill, and that hook was also really good. And yeah, the fight, the red team was very OP.
Okay, another engage can easy with the way of the dragon, but again, the King's calling is there. Okay, will be placed, but the damage being placed on the Kenzie will be enough to take him down, and that carries damage won't be enough to take Secret after 6. But on the top lane, the Snake with the split push, able to get that inhibitor turret already. A good across the map play coming in for Team Demonic Creed, able to get that inhibitor. That will, hurt in the long run with those super minions being already on the top lane, Will that be... That will open up that split push potential for the side of Team Demonic Creed.
Yep, I think so that they should watch the side lanes more from now on, as that Link can go on and split push anytime. And as well as the objectives now, like Link can play very just can come and take the objectives and as well as push, and if he sees any backline that are wide open like the Nathan or that Aurora, he can take them on instantly. And we can see in the top lane that the Alucard is being taken down by the Chow, Angela and the Link, and we can see that Lord is being jumped down by the red team, and they successfully do so. And let me go taking that Lord.
Oh, Team Demonic Creed does not want to stop there. They want to get that. They want some blood, and they will go for that. We can see Toxic Play was the first to fall, but here Secret after 6 will fall. The Aurora losing the passive, and Entropy being already used, but not enough to save his teammate. And they have to explain that flicker. The Spear of Alpha already being used, but the damage is too much, and Lord will spawn, helping Team Demonic Creed to stop. Okay, that will not be enough. Upai with that kill onto that Alpha, and Wiz will fall, and the Lord will get cleared. Okay, flick the play from that Upai, able to get a shot down on the need, and then that is a good play from the side of Team Demonic Creed. Despite losing that Lord, they are able to maximize their team fight, and yes, Team Demonic Creed really know how to get that, map control back, that, that objective, that macro, that was there for their side, and yes, the goal lead that which was equalized is back for the side of Demonic Creed. We can see most of the members are locking down their final items. The jungler already having a full build. That Link is sitting on a good amount of gold and able to complete the complete build, and even Opai almost completing his full build, waiting for that last gold, rose gold meteor to complete. We completed the rest of the members already with those two items. As for Team Demonic Creed, they are looking a bit behind. They don't have the complete items. They are just, down to 3 or 4 items so far, and yes, until they get their items, I think it is not very smart for them to, battle it out. The damage is a lot from Team Demonic Creed so far, so yes, back to Suki.
I guess, things are looking good for the red team as they are able to come back, but you know that from the earlier fight that the blue team has.
Okay, another fight taking place. We can see the King's calling already. You start laying on the backline, able to use that. Okay, the Tempest of Blade able to get a shot down, and okay. The Alucard trying to deal that damage, but not enough for him to get those kills. But 2 members already falling. The minions are there for the side of Team Demonic Creed. Will this be a game over, Suki?
I don't think so it's gonna be a game over. If all the 5 members had come, then it would have been, I guess, yeah, it could be a potential game over from the side of Demonic Creed. Yeah, I guess it is, and the way of Dragon comes in from the sharp in DZ, locking down the Alpha.
Yes, but Alpha is still able to survive, and on the base we can see the Vincent are falling, but Alpha will be next to fall from the damage of that carry, and a double kill for that Ling, even able to get the shutdown. Okay, but will fall from the turret damage being placed. Okay, the entropy already being used, but the hard guard is there on to Kentizi. Does not have the way of the dragon yet, but the minions will get cleared out by the side of team wasted, as they are able to get to see a bit longer of the scheme. The Lord will spawn the enhanced Lord Suki.
Yeah, I guess this is gonna be an interesting fight now on the Lord side, as the red team were able to defend, and the Ruby already poking the Lord, and as well as taking the Little Wonder, and the red teams are being spawned. I guess it will take a long time for them to get off the base and come to the Lord, as I think that they will not contest this Lord, and it's a free Lord for the Demonic Creed. And yeah, I guess they did the right thing. I guess they were able to defend it, as they have the items, potential items, and yeah, that Nathan has gotten his 5th build, which is Wind of Nature, which is very good in team fights. And yeah, if the Demonic Creed does not get aggressive on the fight, it will be a waste of the Lord, as that Nathan can chomp down the Lord, and as well as Alpha.
Yes, rightly, like you rightfully mentioned that, like the carry also picked up that item, the Wind of Nature so far, so this will be a battle of that, who expend that Wind of Nature first, and we can see like team Demonic Creed trying to be aggressive for that mid lane turret. Okay, the Lord already there, Alucard is there, Conceal being placed, already used. Okay, we can see the mid lane being cleared out. The Lord might get cleared pretty easily, but the minions are there. Okay, Demonic Creed trying to go for an engage, but it's not enough, and okay, the lane going in, a lot of damage placed onto that Ling. Nick taking a lot of damage, but the hard guard is not there. It is on cooldown, but yes, the team Wasted will be able to survive. No, they get pulled in. The Alpha will fall once again. That is the 9th death. 40 minutes match, but a lot of damage in place onto Alucard. He will fall, but the TC is there. Okay, the Wind of Nature already being phased. They used for that carry, but the Alucard will fall from the damage being placed from that leg. And yes, the fight is still going on. We can see Nathan placing a lot of damage. He does have the Wind of Nature being used. Nick does not have that Tempest of Blade yet, and that what do you call that? Immortality being put up at the right time, and yes, the successful defense so far, Suki.
Yeah, that immortality popping off from the Ling and that carry was very beautiful and very well timed, and the defense coming on from the red team was very well playing. And yeah, as I told you earlier, if they will not get aggressive while they had the Lord, it's gonna be an easy chunk down by that Nathan, and it will be useless. But we could see a really good fight from both the teams as well. We are gonna see in few minutes, I guess.
Yes, with 20 minutes being, as we are heading to the 20th minute, the goal lead will not matter on the 60k. Okay, on the top lane, one more engage can come. So we can see a 3v1 on the top lane. The Alucard will, use that vengeance, but will he be able to survive? I don't think so. And a lot of damage being placed. That is a 4v1, and that Alucard will fall. Bit too overextended in the late game. Not a right decision for his side, and that will give the man advantage to the side of team Demonic Creed to end this game. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. And the King's Calling is being popped, and that carry is taken down. The Lord was about to be spawned, and I guess.
Yes, team wasted are not stopping there. They're trying to find that damage onto that Wiz, but he will be able to get out of there with that flicker. And yes, this Lord is there for the take. This is an evolved Lord, a level 3 Lord to be exact. Okay, a good pull coming in from that Minsitar, but not enough. Kentizi will be able to survive. Does have the flicker still. Look at that Ling Suki on the bot lane. He wants that split push. He's looking for that split push. Okay, on the mid lane, Wiz taking a lot of damage. Does not have the flicker, but yes, Kentizi is going on the back line. Okay, that will be a kill. Okay, another engage. Okay, the fight will continue. I'm sorry, and the registration will be used, but a good slight step from that Milsitar to survive, okay, and that will be a good trade for the side of team Wasted out here right before the Lord.
Yep, I also think so. That was a very bad play coming on from Kofa, and we can see in the Lord lane that Alpha is already used his Winter Truncheon, and the fight hopping on from both the teams, and they use a bit of the skill, and we can see the potential split push can be done by Ling, but he decides to back off and take that minions onto the mid lane.
Yes, just like we mentioned, like just as you were mentioning those things, the way of the dragon along with the flicker already being used from that show, so he won't have that for this Lord take so far for the next minute and a half, and this might give the window for team Wasted to take down that Lord, but they are, kind of hesitant for that Link with that potential split push. They have sent their Alucard for that bot lane to defend him, but the Link does have the good positioning on the back lane. He's going for the back line. You can see the Link going in. He will use that, Tempest of Blade already. The King's Calling already being used, and that will block that Link from engaging further, and that Minchitar will survive. Okay, a lot of damage. There's a good knock-up from that Chow, and Link will fall from the damage of that hero Nathan, and yes, a 1v1, a 1-for-1 trade for the side of both the sides of these teams, and yes, that is a jungler for a jungler, so neither of the teams does have that retribution. Okay, another potential engage. We can see the Nathan too overextended, but yes, he will not get punished, but a lot of damage being placed onto him from that carry, and the hard card already being used, but it will not be useful so far. That Nathan will be able to walk off.
Yeah, guys, we can see that a beautiful team fight coming on from both the team, and have lost both of the jungles. And yeah, the blue team already starting the Lord. Will they able to take it, or will the red team come to contest? 9 seconds, and the Link can come back to the game. Yeah, and that Aurora have already placed herself on that bush, ready to pounce anytime. And the Lord is very low, chomped down by the carry, and the Link is already there, I guess. It's an easy Lord coming from the demonic creek.
Yes, Link with those, with that first skill able to, really maneuver around the map pretty fast. Like the Alpha really needs to walk down all the way, not the fastest hero to, cover the distance. So that does give Link that advantage to, take that Lord. And yes, that is an involved Lord. That is a Lord which will hit hard. Team Wasted, they do not have the inhibitor turret, only the mid lane turret stands, but it does not have too much HP, and this Lord will hit really hard. And with the engage coming in from Kendizi, potential, flicker way of the dragon, that will be, a really game changer. This Nathan does not have that flicker, that does not have the purify, so he can be locked down pretty easily.
Yep, I also think so that, as I said earlier, that the blue team should be aggressive on this Lord, or else the Nathan will jump down the Lord, and we can see a potential team fight.
Oh, look at that engage, already so many skills being placed. Okay, we can see the red team able to get a shutdown onto Wizard, but the fight is still continuing. Blink trying to get the damage, but not enough. Alucard will fall from that Kendizi, and yes, that is the Lord clear from side of team. Okay, the carry will fall, but Nathan losing that window, that immortality, but he will be able to get out with the help of the flicker, but that is successful Lord defense. They are able to clear the minion out, and that is a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Team Wasted. They are able to hang on a bit longer. Suki out here, break that fight for us.
Yeah, I guess that was a really good fight coming on from both teams, and the King Callings was used very well. And yeah, the Way of the Dragon was good, and the Ruby's I Am Offended was also good. But the King's Calling, you can see that the Tempest of Blade is being popped by the Ling in the top lane, and the Nathan is being shut down. I guess it's a game over. And the King's Calling is also being popped, and the top lane is wide open, and the minions are dropping down, and the fountain is jumped low. And
yes,
TZ trying to initiate some action.
Yes, this is not looking too good for the side of Team Wasted. You can see Link trying to lock for the base, and that is a game secured for the side of Team Demonic Creed. They will move on to the next round, Suki, and they are the team to, send Team Wasted back home tonight.
Yep. That was a really good game, and both of the team played very well. and wasted, man. That Alucard pick, but still they played very well.
Yes, I do agree. The Alucard pick was a bit questionable, but he was able to, what do you call that thing, get isolated and get taken out. But yes, with that, that was a bad play from him. And yes, but at the end of the day, Team Demonic Creed will take the game away, and they will proceed to the next round of this tournament, Vortex of Legend Season 2, and they are the better team tonight. Team Demonic Creed were able to get that victory for their side after a long 25 minutes battle. Nick with that Ling really showing his mechanics and getting that better game for his team. Also, his teammates were there to help him win that game as well. The show Kentizi on that show was amazing to watch with those flicker. We have the dragon really showing his class, and yeah, with that, I guess this is over for the third match of the night, and we will move on to the next game. That will be between Team Maf and Team Mystic Vortex. So yes, with Mystic Vortex coming in, we can see this will be an amazing battle again. I guess Suki will take a lead for this casting decks, and we have the Who right now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What do you have to say for the last match? You did watch it, right?
Yeah. First of all, I'm really very sorry for the inconvenience, guys, since my internet is not good and I'm not well. That is why I was having some problem. But coming back to the game, Team Demonic Creed were like up front. They were like really very good. Ling showing his skills, the blade dance, sing, and that carry, that moment of carry. You remember Shin on that bot lane? Carry baited all that Nathan skills and like literally flickered and just killed him. That was the main part which I liked the most.
Yes. Carrie was the man. He had that aura in him. Like he knew that. You know what? You can't stop me if I want to go in. I will go in and I will get that kill. And he was able to get that kill. And on the bot lane, despite the Lord being there, despite that completely unexpected flicker from him. Like rightfully you mentioned. That was what kind of made that Nathan a bit hesitant to go in aggressively. Yeah. To be honest.
That was the point when Carrie made Nathan feared him.
Yes, sir. Opai, we don't get to see him every day on that marksman. So tonight he shows us that he is somebody to be reckoned with. He is not somebody to be taken lightly, and he can switch the roles if he wants to. He can give you a taste of that, medicine on that goal lane if he wants to. He can be that man to carry the team with that goal lane as well. So yes, that is something we might get to see more in the in the future of this tournament. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the Vortex of Legend Season 2 for the viewers who just joined in for this this fourth match. And this is the round of 64. This is day 1. And yes, we will have more 2 games after this as well. So stay tuned. And yes, for those who don't know me, I am your caster Shinryu. With me, we have the Who joining us for tonight, all the way from I don't know where, but yeah, he is here with us. Yes, Who, take us away. What do you think for the next game? Team Muff and Mystic Vortex. Give us some input about these 2 teams.
I don't know much about Muff since I'm seeing them in the Vortex of Legend for the first time, but Mystic Vortex were the team that was named Dante's Ren in the season 1 of Vortex of Legend. They were the third. They secured the third position in the Vortex of Legend season 1, and I don't think so that people have forgotten Prime Kazi's Ling. That was something that that won them the third place against Legends of Lifestyles. They were also a really very good team who could have gone for the semi-finals. Finals, but unfortunately, Prime Kazi with that Ling and Kufra. They had Kufra. I don't know who was playing the tank. I don't know his IGN, but he was really very good. The play that he did in the mid game was the game changing, and they just won the third place. Let's see if they can do the same thing today against Muff. They're new in the Vortex of Legends. All the best to both the teams. Okay, Shinju, carry on.
Yes, like last season I didn't join this tournament to cast, so I was busy with another tournament, and this season I do have the opportunity to cast alongside the one and only the man himself. So yes, he have more knowledge about Team Mystic Vortex, whereas for Team Mark, I have a bit familiarity with them. I do know some of the members, like Willow. I have played with him for a while, and yeah, like they have been on the global leaderboard for a while. I think they are still some of the members. They still play in the global teams, and yes, they are a verified squad. They are a team which time and again have shown their class, their skills in other tournaments. So they are a team to reckon with, and yes, they will put on a good fight. I believe this is going to be an interesting series to watch, and yes, we might get to see a very back and forth game in this best of one between Team Mark taking on Team Mystic Vortex in the Vortex of Legend Season 2, guys, and this is the round of 64. DAY1, the losers will have to end their journey tonight, so one of the team will have to depart from this tournament. Sadly, this is a direct elimination tournament in the knockout stage. This is so a best of one is all they get, and yes, the previous matches that have been played were between Team Revitalize Esports taking on Team Zenzex, where Team Revitalize Esports were able to secure their first victory, moving on to the round of 32, followed by Team Apex Esports being eliminated and Team Godlike getting that stomping victory against Team Apex Esports. And yes, the last but not the least, Team Demonic Creed were, after that long 25 minutes game, gaining that victory for themselves. Nick with that Ling, and yes, other members with their heroes, Kentizi with that amazing Chow, able to get that victory for their side. So yes, this will be another series to watch. Not a series, but a best of one to watch. And yes, for those who wants to know about the prize pool, this is a 30,000 diamonds prize pool. We have the prize pool divided among the winners, and yes, the first runner-up and the second runner-up. And there is a giveaway for our lovely viewers, so do be active. And yes, all you need to do is follow the the what do you call the advices, not the advices, the instructions being given to you by our moderators and our casters. So that is all you need to do. And yes, we have more games coming in our way. Do stay tuned. We have the next game between Team In Future We Trust versus Team Soul Dynasty. So that is another game to watch for sure. And yes, joining me today in the casting deck is the Who, all the way from my place only, I guess. But I will say I don't know where. He will let you guys know sometime, maybe, if he wants to. But he's a man with secrets, guys. He is the second leader of our squad. So yes, really learning a lot from him in that roaming position as well. He does teach us a lot of good things. So yes, take it away.
Okay, so we are waiting for the fifth member of Mystic of Vortex. I think that might be fourth or something.
We need to watch who will join. And yes, these two teams are, strong teams to watch out for, yes. And yeah, just waiting on for the last member to join for both these teams, and we will soon begin. This is a best of one series between these two teams. Moving forward, we will have more two games for the night for our DAY1, and yes, for the DAY2, we will have more matches. For that, you have to, look out for our Instagram page there, where we will, update you guys. You can follow our Instagram page, show us your support, show us your love, show us that, you are loving our tournament. Next time you can be the one participating in this tournament. We will hold future tournaments as well this one goes as well. We got a lot of love from our lovely viewers, from our lovely friends and our family members who are a part of this Yama esports. It is a big family, and without your love and support, we cannot proceed forward. We cannot, make these things happen. So it is all for you, and yes, we want you guys to, show that we can even grow bigger and bigger with time. And yes, that's what we are hoping for with this tournament being placed. And yes, guys, the YouTube channel can also see some of your love. You can support by like subscribing, liking the stream, and everything. So yes, guys. So in the future of this tournament, we will see some more strong games between the teams, and we will have other casters joining in. This is just the day 1. Yes. So after this round of 32, round of 64, we will move to the round of 32 and 16. From there on, we will have that best of 3 series. So the best teams, the teams which will qualify from the round of 32, the round of 16 and round of 32 will get to that stage where they can battle out in that best of 3 series, moving forward to the, in the potential semi-final, quarter-final of the tournament. So yes, we will have to wait for that future to happen. And yeah, anything you want to say about the tournament? We have the time for us to talk about it.
So, guys, this is the season 2 of Vortex of Legends, and we had a successful season 1 of Vortex of Legends in which Neon Genesis was the first team to win the Vortex of Legend, and the second team was the second team? Fusion Prime. Yeah, Fusion Prime and Neon Genesis were the first and second position. So we have more upcoming tournaments, and if you didn't get the chance to play in this season 2, you might get a chance to play in the Vortex of Legends season 3, and you might be the winner. We never know. So do follow our Instagram page and do follow our YouTube channel to know more about the upcoming tournaments and everything.
Yes, we will keep you guys updated on our future, announcements and everything. So do bear with us with that. And yeah, we are just, a moments away before we start the 4th game. I really, appreciate you guys for your patience. And yes, we will see what will these 2 teams are capable of for this final match. Not the final match, the third last match of the night. We have 2 more games with us. There will be another 2 best of ones for the day 1 in the round of 64. So yes, and
Mystic Vortex are given 5 minutes, and they have 3 minutes left to enter the lobby. If they are not able to enter the lobby in 3 minutes, they will get disqualified. Since Maf's full 5-man is in the lobby, so we can't do anything since they are also the players. They can't wait much. Time is a very valuable thing. So let's wait for 3 minutes more if the 5th person will join the lobby or not.
yes, sir. Just like the who mentioned, we do, want the punctuality to be maintained. We do want to adhere by the rules and regulations of the tournament. Though this is just the first day, we are seeing some, a bit of leniency from our side, but this won't happen from the next day, that is the day 2. And yeah, we expect teams to show up on time for the members to join in the lobby, so we don't, have to wait in the casting decks, even for our viewers to, watch the game. So yes, if the teams are not able to join the lobby on time, they will get disqualified, and the opponent teams will get, a walk over to the next round. So that is something teams need to adhere by. And yes, this will be pretty strictly, forwarded to all the teams participating in this tournament. And yes, we do want to, make this tournament a bit, entertaining for you guys. So the wait is really a bummer for all our lovely viewers, and even for the players as well as the casters.
What are they doing?
don't really know, but yes, they did get the warning, and I guess they have the final member joined in. The Who. We can see full members have joined in from the side of Team Mystic Vortex. I think they are ready, and yeah, that should be the final members.
We are good to go now.
Sawako will be. Yes, come again.
Yeah, we are good to go now. I think.
Alrighty, sir. You heard the man. I guess we are just waiting on the players to get ready, and we will jump into the fourth game of the night in this best of one between Team Marv taking on against Team Vortex. But we can see another member leaving leaving the lobby from the side of Team Mystic Vortex, and this is the last warning to their side. And if they are not able to join the lobby on time, they will get disqualified. We won't wait any longer, so just just try to get over with it fast. And yes, guys, this is Vortex of Legends Season 2, round of 64 Day 1, and I'm your caster Shin Ryu. Along with me, we have the Who, and yes, this is the fourth game of the night. And yes, with that, both the teams are ready. Who, I guess, we are just waiting for the match to start, and we have jumped in. We are in the drafting section. What do you want to say will be the prioritizing hero for these two teams, you think?
I think Khalid and Alice, and an Aurora might also get banned, but I think a Khalid or an EXP laner ban would be great here.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Ooh. We don't get to see Hayabusa getting banned pretty often, but
Who
yeah,
said there are no
is
shortcuts
Hayabusa
in
ban,
life?
and
I
your
literally
favorite
invented
hero
one.
also being banned too.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Pretty fast bans coming in from these two teams, yes, or I guess they are more than ready to face one another. And yeah, let's see what other heroes will get banned. Like you mentioned, the Alice and the Khalid is still open for the take. Will it get banned out here? Is the question. And yeah, a lot of EXP laner, the Phobius will be also open so far. The assassins like Ling and
Still
Fanny, we do
waters
know
run deep.
Willow is a very renowned assassin player on that lane that will be denied to him. And yeah, who are you busy? So you want to cast alongside me, or do you want to just span the map? Let me know.
No, I'll be casting alongside you, but you just carry on. What do you say? I'll add on something in the middle of the fight.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows
Already.
that plague
Do
this
so, and
world.
just let me know when you are ready, okay? And yeah, you can just cut me off if you need to. And yeah, with that, the drafting section is being proceeded forward. We can see the new hero Shu Yu getting banned already, and yeah, that does open up a lot of EXP is still up for the take. The Khalid and the Alice still open. Will they get traded off is a question. And yeah, the last ban will solidify which heroes will be open for this match. And yes, this will be a best of one. This is all these two teams get to battle out for. And yeah,
my kiss grants
hero
you
can make a lot of difference,
immortality
but yes,
or
out here
death.
the Alice will get banned, like who mentioned. The Alice will be denied, but the Lucian is the first pick coming in from the side of Team Mars.
Okay, Zuxin first pick.
Pretty strong, I would say, on the mid lane, able to really harass the heroes pretty well. And yes, that Lucian with that, lantern really is annoying to deal with. And yes, the lantern flare is something really.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Two strong picks already from the side of Team Mystic Vortex out here on the red side. Two strong picks on that roaming position and the EXP lane, but out here they will get that Phobius in their hands and a potential Ruby for that roaming position or that goal lane.
The hunt begins.
Okay, Ruby and pretty solid draft. They never wanna go down. They just keep on fighting and fighting and fighting. Really very strong heroes.
Yeah. we do know the sustain coming in
as a
from that two
snowflake's
heroes,
breath,
the
as
Khalid and that
timeless as a
Gatod is
glacier's heart.
so strong in this current meta. They have not been nerfed yet, so that that after getting that first item, that is the Thunderbell, they are really tanky to deal with. So this is something that can be a problem for the side of Team Mars. But the last pick before the second banning phase will be that Aurora on that mid lane. So pretty strong
Sir,
CC coming in.
what's your
Don't you
command?
agree? Who?
Yeah, very CC coming up from Team Muff. And I
It is
think
in
they might go
despair
for
that
a
I see
Matilda
the
roam
fondest hopes.
or something
You
like
want to, like that extra bit of shield. That is something you're looking for, huh?
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
Since they already have the CC and the front lane, so they can go for an Matilda.
Absolutely. And with the second banning phase coming in, we can see Assassins getting banned from the side of Team Mystic Vortex. As for Team Marv, they will ban that Gold Lane and that Roamer. That is the Angela, as well as that, that Nathan in that Gold Lane. So, what do you have to say about those heroes?
Like I just mentioned, Team Marv doesn't want to let Angela.
I see lots of prey.
Since they have a really strong heroes like Khalid and Gatot, so they're cornering them into a room which they can counter easily, I say.
I am more than a weapon.
You might be right about that, but with the last two pick coming in, and I feel like that extra bit of sustain that Angela can provide to the Gatot and that Khalid is something they are trying to deny to Team Mystic Vortex. But as for anybody who just joined in, this is a match between Team Map on the blue side and Team Mystic Vortex on the red side.
May the blood
Already
of my
knocking on their
enemies
draft,
flow from
and
my
the last
spear.
pick will be that Minsith are on that goal. I mean, in the roaming position, I believe, or the goal lane most probably. It will go to the goal lane. And yes, the drafts. What do you think? Which draft do you prefer out here?
I think Mystic Vortex have a really solid draft, but it depends on how you play it. So Team Muff, just like you said, they are a really good player and they have like global players and they are right now in global. Let's see what they can do since I'm seeing them for the first time.
Yes, sir, and it might not be the last time we will see one of these two teams, in the tournament. So yes, it all comes down to that execution, like who mentioned. So let's see what will be the output of this game. But as for the Land of Dawn, it will be, seeing the battle between Team Mystic Vortex taking on Team Map in this best of 1 series in our Vortex of Legends Season 2 in the round of 64 in the day of 1. And yes, this is the fourth game of the night, and yes, what will unfold is the question. So far, this will be a pretty slow early game. The roam position will be covered up by the Ruby used by Duba on that mid lane, but already the Lance and Flare being able to bring back extreme smoke damage being placed on the map. But yes, it will come down to that team fight, I believe, who for those engages in the 4th minute. I mean the level after this use to hit the level 4.
Just like that game in which Godlike had played that Julian. I want to see the same things on Willow so they can get the early advantage of Julian's damage since he has a very high damage. Look at that, just talking about the damage coming in from Willow and Akatsuki. Meanwhile in the bot lane,
Willow. Yes, sir. Willow really did not disappoint you with that engage. That what you wanted was delivered to you, but this Lantern Flare able to bring back Mox on that Roger, already getting chunked to half HP, but both the teams will decide to, disengage. They have the neutral objective yet to spawn on the top lane, but they want to secure that level 4 before they fight, and yes, the early game so far. 1k goal lead towards the side of Team Maf already in the first 2 minutes of the game. They are looking pretty solid. They have it. Get that top lane fight. Yes. Prime Kazi already being brought back. Will have to use that flicker and will survive with that healing coming in. But yes, this does give them the upper hand. Team Marvel does not want to stop this, and they're able to bring back Sawaku. But the Infernal Pursuit already being used. The demonic. I mean, this Akatsuki does not want to stop on that. Obvious, and with that we can see Extreme out of the.
Yes. That skill, and look at that Duba. I'm offended coming in from Duba. Doesn't want to let Sawako leave that easily.
Killing spree.
Yes, sir. And meanwhile, all that was going on, we saw Willow take down the turtle pretty easily, and the stop and goal shield was already taken off by the side of Team Mars, and they are like solidifying their lead almost to a 3k in the first 3 minutes of the game, and this is looking quite a storm towards Team Mystic Vortex, as they are not able to answer back the aggression coming in. 4 kill already on the board for the side of Team Mars, and it might be a 5th kill as Sawaku was brought back towards Team Mars, and he will fall in the hands of Akatsuki, but Moss just want to go in. Tuba doesn't have the flicker, but he has Prime Card taking too much damage, will fall in the hands of Willow, and the Precipitation will be used by Extreme, but he does not have the pass. He needs to be careful. Angry Bird too low, Angry Cat too low, does have the flicker, the Purify to survive, but yes, that will make Team Mars disengage, and almost 3.5 minutes in, a 4k goal lead with 6 kills. Whew, this is looking quite a storm so far.
Yeah, the top tier is down, and I think the bot might also go down. Yes, it is going down.
And we are just 4 minutes into the game. What is this? Like the aggression already being placed. I mean, yes, Team does have the, what do you call that, lead so far, but this is like something Team Mystic Vortex needs to like defend. But another engage on the top lane. Mox already being chunked low. Look at that aggression coming in from the side of Team Mark.
Okay, that they coming from Angry Cat. I think Moss might go down here. No, but Moss escape. And Sawako goes down.
Yes, not in a good spot. A bit too out of, reach for his teammates to reach there, and the projection was already used, will not be there. Okay, the raging sandstorm is there, the projection is there, but the King's Calling already being used. Angry Cat will fall, does use that Purify, but not enough, and you can see Neo trying to chunk down that whole shield, but meanwhile all that is going on, Willow will get that objective, little objective for this side, and that is a second duel going towards the side of Team Mark, and they might look for that engage coming in. Knocker, but they won't stop there, so the fight is still going on. The crossbow flag already being used. That is a 4-man down, and passive already being popped out from that Vex. The Aurora, that is a wipe. How to the side of Team Half, and a 12-1 in the 5.5 minute game. What do we say for that aggression?
Coming in from
breakdown fight.
Damn, that was like unexpected. Sawako didn't expect that Willow would go that deep and just bursting down, and the backup and follow-up coming in from his teammates was on point and just got a wipe out.
Another engage on the top, and the King's Calling already being used. Kuba is not in a good spot. I cannot use a dash. Will might fall, it will fall, but that damage being placed on the by Willow, a double kill for him, and that will give him 2 more kills into his pocket. But yes, we were talking about the sustain coming in from these 2 heroes. You know that Khalid is too tanky, and that Kawako on that Katod, but they cannot get their items, and yes, that will not be helping them to survive, and just like that, Prime Kazi will fall. Without those items being locked in, they cannot sustain the damage, and Team Mark, they have that, 10k goal lead already in 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes of the game, and they are taking down the turrets. All the second tier turrets have fallen. all that stand is the inhibitor turret, the gold shield. I mean, the holy shields are propping up. Will this be a pretty early game over? Will we see an early game? Okay, look at the Ruby going in. The knocker being used. The AOG was already there, but the crosswalk tag able to take down 2 members, and that is a double kill. And the inhibitor top lane inhibitor will fall, and 4 members being down. And this is a 7-minute game or not, but I don't know. Look at that aggression coming in, and that is a game over in the 7th minute. Ooh.
What?
Marv taking up.
Victory!
Team Mystic Vortex. Bro, I'm speechless right now.
This is the level Team Marv are able to bring in this tournament. They are the global squad. They are, the one I told you that were to be reckoned with, and we saw the game. Like such a fast-paced game, Team Mystic Vortex were not even able to get their hands on those items. The first items barely got their first items, and before they could do something, that was a game over. I mean, this is one of the fastest games so far of a tournament already in the round of 64. I mean, that is a statement from the side of Team Muff. They want to show their dominance. They want to show that they are the, somebody they cannot, like other teams cannot take lightly. Who?
Yeah, I think all the teams from Vortex of Legends Season 2 need to watch out for Marth, since their aggression, their lane sync, the lane management, everything was on point. Like it was really very fast paced.
Yes, sir. I mean, Prime Kazi, like you mentioned, this team of Team Vortex were, a team which did really well in the past season of our Legend of, Vortex of Legend Season 1. I'm sorry about that. But this season, they have to, get an early exit right in the round of 64. Sadly, their journey has to come to an end, but it was a good game from their side. Nevertheless, they just got a bit, held back by Team Map out here. They did not let them any chance to get a comeback, to get the the chance to fight back. But nevertheless, we do wish them good luck, and we want to see them in the next season do even better. We have high expectations from them, but as for now, Team Mark will proceed to the next round of the tournament, to the round of 32, and just like that, we will move to the next game. Ooh, please take us away.
Yeah, the next game is between In Future We Trust versus Soul Dynasty. So, In Future we Trust. Let's see. I might put my trust in Future.
Yes, sir. We need to see what do these two teams have to offer, and yeah, there is no electricity at my place. If I get disconnected, just know that I just ran out of battery, and I'm just at 40% so far. But if we see another 2 7 minutes game, it might last enough. But we do want to see some back and forth game, not a storm from any of these two teams. It is fun to see a well out battle in these tournaments. It is more fun to cast such games, but as of now, we are waiting for the 5th game of the night to start. In Future We Trust take on to Soul Dynasty in this best of 1. I think you made a mistake who in that spelling for Soul Dynasty. Can you just fix it up a bit? So that
Soul Dynasty. Oh yeah. Let me text.
Yes, sir. And meanwhile, for anybody who just joined in, this is the Vortex of Legend Season 2, round of 64, day 1. And we already saw 4 amazing games already which have taken place, and this is the 5th game of the night. This is a best of 1 between Team In Future We Trust and Soul Dynasty, who will take on one another in this round of 64 to get that ticket for that round of 32. And yes, joining me tonight is the Who. I'm your caster Shinryu. We will be casting the game. We want to see another amazing game. So yes. Okay, I see some famous, not famous, but some the squad which is kind of prevailing in some tournaments. Joe Bomb is a renowned player in some tournaments. We have seen him time and again playing on that roam position, doing that magic, and we can see Puri Lala, that is Aishian, I believe, from that Snapdragon Esports, a team which you have already heard a lot in the past. Snapdragon Esports was one of the best scorers in India, so we need to watch out for that. As for the final member for the side of team In Future We Trust, it is none other than Misery, the humble god himself. So this is a person who we have seen time and again in a lot of a lot of tournaments. So this is a good team for their side. As for team Soul Dynasty, I am not so used to their gameplay or their what do you call their team side. Team members. But yes, this is a best of one. Anything can happen. We don't want any favoritism to any side of the teams while we are casting, but we want to see what these teams have for us to offer to see this game. But yes, we will soon begin the fifth game of the night, and we have jumped in for the drafting section. Who take us away for this game while I get some water for myself?
Can I get 2 minutes, Sing? Just carry on 2 minutes. I'll be back, and you can go.
Alrighty, worry not, and yeah, we are in the banning phase, and this will be another amazing game. I hope both these
I
teams,
am not the only one bound by these
both
chains.
these two teams will give us an amazing game. But yeah,
Sand rises when
so
I give
far
the word.
we can see the Khalid and Ruby is getting banned from these two teams. So
The hunt begins.
the Ruby will be the next to ban. For anybody who's asking, this is a best of one series between In Future We Trust and Soul Dynasty. Team In Future We Trust are on the blue side with the first pick, and Team Soul Dynasty are on the red side. So they are yet to ban their second hero. So what will be the ban is the question. But as of now, let's see how will the draft take place. And yeah, we have more games for you guys. But out here, the Kufra is the next ban. So not a very conventional ban we get to see nowadays, but a ban they want to deny. A hero they want to deny to the
Who
side
said
of team.
there are no shortcuts in
In
life?
Future We Trust,
I literally
and the next
invented
ban
one.
is the chip, so that hero is denied.
Butterflies
With
born
the
by
final
thy
ban
wish,
being that Lucian,
guided
so
by lantern's light.
yes sir, that is the bans for these two teams. As for the picks, we will soon figure out what the teams will prioritize out here. I feel like they might go for that, Alice out here. It is open. There are other heroes still open for the take, but the one most prioritized route right now for that golden is that Alice. So that is something they can pick for themselves. But the assassins are also up for the take. Anything can, get picked out here, but most probably it might be that Alice. I fear. I smell that Misery might play that golden. So I don't know if you like that Alice or not, but
Muscle of iron.
the Gatot
Bones
Kacha
of steel.
from the side of team In Future We Trust is locked out here. So that is a very strong pick. Time and again, that Avatar of Guardian, it can be a game-changing ultimate to have to jump onto that back line for any team. So that is something Team Soul Dynasty needs to watch out for. So what will be the answer back? What will they punch back is the thing we need to know. And the X-Borg being locked from the side of Team Soul Dynasty out here, and yeah. Ooh, a Zax, something we didn't expect to see tonight, but yes, nevertheless, they will pick that Zax, and a good hero to have. The damage output is pretty high for that hero, despite getting some nerfs recently. He is a still viable pick to have, but yes, a lot strong other mid lane is still open, like the Aurora is still
My
open, the
blade strikes like a splitting wind.
Hope will
Vexana is
find
still
a
open,
way,
and while
even
I
when all
say
is
that
forlorn.
the Vexana being locked from the side of team, in future we trust along with that lane, a pretty backline marking pick for the side of team in future we trust, so Sax needs to be careful with that positioning of him. If he gets isolated, if he gets out of position, he can be punished pretty easily. While we wait for the last pick for second,
more
before we go
than
to the
a
second place, it
weapon.
will be the Julian, most probably going to the jungle section, I believe, and yeah. With the picks coming in, the bans will also take place. The second banning phase, this does open up a lot of gold laner up for the take for these two teams. We might get to see some gold lanes getting banned out here. Let's see what will these two teams prioritize for their gold lanes. I mean, a potential homers can also get banned out here. Both these two teams are yet to lock their jungle and the room and their gold laner. And while speaking about that, the Angela being denied, that Ling Angela combo will not be there for this game. And yes, sir, just like that. Let's see what will be the next ban. And the Moscow being the next ban. So pretty strong bans. I mean, the pretty meta ban, I would say.
Is not just our home.
Another rumor getting banned, like I mentioned.
Who we are.
That is
I am the moonlight that breaks through the
Atlas
darkness.
and that pretty, rising hero in the current meta. Mia getting banned as well. So, team, in future we trust, fearing that Mia could be, picked in the goal lane, will deny that to Team Soul Dynasty. But they need to lock their goal laner, they need to lock their roamer. What will be the pick is the question, and we might get to see another star pick. That can be a roamer to golden pick, so depending on their draft they can flex it, but that is a good counter towards that Ling.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
They will go for that Brody into that goal lane, so a pick we don't get to see very often, but here in this game it will get picked, and yeah, that is a strong pick to have. And let's see what will team in future we trust will answer back. We can see the Nathan being hovered by Misery. That is
If
comfortable
time
pick
is
for
a
him.
river,
And
I'm
that comfort
swimming
pick will get
against
picked
the
out here.
current.
A good hero to have to burst down those high HP heroes like that expert, like that Zax's ultimate, and yes, that does provide them that high artillery damage on the backline, along with that Link to deal that late game damage. But to
Let's make the whole world
complete their
green
draft,
and
they
lively.
will get that Florine locked in for their side, and
Minotaur
the Minotaur
will finish off what was
will be
left
the answer
undone.
back for that healing coming in for the side of team. In future, we trust Soul Dynasty have locked their drafts. Both the teams are looking solid. It could be anybody's game. It all comes down to how these two teams execute their game plan. And so far, let's see what will be the result for this not the first, but the, I guess, fifth game of the night. And yeah, this is a best of one series. Team in future we trust are on the blue side, and team Soul Dynasty are on the red side. I'm your assistant Ryu. With me we have the Who, one and only, and yes, we will soon jump into the land of dawn. Let's see what will happen and who will move to the round of 32 of this Vortex of Legends Season 2.
Welcome to
With that,
Mobile
we are in
Legends.
to the land of dawn.
Okay, Shin,
5
I'm
seconds
back.
till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Yes, sir,
Smash
it's
them.
glad to have you back.
All troops
What do you want to say about the game, the picks, and yeah, everything else?
Okay, looking at the pick, blue team really has a solid draft. That Florine, that Gotot. Looking at the red team, they also have a pretty solid team since they have the Julian and that front laner Minotaur. But in this meta right now, I don't think so Minotaur is that effective.
After that, a lot of nerves on the hero. It is a bit, questionable how strong he is in the current meta. But nevertheless, this Slither Wanderer will go to the side of team. In future, we trust they want to look at invade, but he will not get that invade. The link will get jumped down. Fall down from that wall. But the goal lane, we can see both the roamers giving that vision, giving that support to their goal laners, and helping them to farm up. So far, the map is looking pretty peaceful. Which hero do you think is the game changer for these two teams in the long run?
In the long run, I think Misery. You need to look out for Misery, and from the red team, you need to look out for Duke Heather, also known as Julian, the Megumi, right?
Yes, sir, that is the person. But on the top lane, we can see our engage already being taking place. Jubo needs to be careful. Okay, our engage coming in from Duke Heather on the Julian, but that revitalize helping him to survive. Julian is not in a good spot. Link does have the Tempest of Blade, hasn't used that yet, but the Julian will survive with that second skill, the enhanced sheen. Okay, the damage from that Vexana will be able to kill that Xborg, and he does not stop there. We'll get that second kill as well. That is a good lead. The Zap is with too low, and that is a triple kill already.
Purry Lala showing why says the Purry.
Yes, this is not your typical Papa Ki Purry, guys. This is Purry Lala. She knows how to play that Vexana. She knows how to take that advantage. She got the triple kill already in the first 2 minutes of the game, leading her team to that 2k goal lead already in the first 3 minutes of the game, and this has already spawned. This neutral objectives looks very juicy for the side of Team Up, and they might block this for their side. Team Soul Dynasty, they are pretty far away from this objective team. You can see they are slowly moving to that turtle pit. They are trying to lock down, but the CC coming in from that Vex unable to, chunk them slow. But this turtle will go to side of Team Up, and that AOG will come but will not connect anybody onto anyone. But yes, both the teams will disengage, and that will just give more lead to the side of Team Marks. Yes. Ooh. We can see the Julian is not being too effective already in the first 3 minutes of the game.
I'm sorry, Finn, but you are saying it's Muff. I think you are still traumatized from that game. It's in future we trust.
Oh, I'm sorry, but just a mistake on my part. And yes, the team in future we trust, they do have that advantage already in the game. We can see 2k goal lead in the first 4 minutes, like I mentioned, and yes, the bot lane is seeing some action, but it might not be a potential engage. And yeah, break down that fight for us. What went wrong for Team Soul Dynasty so far? Why are they not, able to get that kill? So, despite having that early game advantage.
You know that Julian has early damage, but could not calculate the amount of damage it could do to the Gatot in the top lane. He has that revitalize, and you know how much Gatot can sustain. So
yes, sir. In this game, I really, got on another glimpse of that Gatot being chunked completely down to the core in some split seconds with the Julian pick. So I'm still, getting that deja vu of that game from the side of Team Mark. Like you mentioned, I still can't get over that game. And yes, the mid lane gold shield has already been taken down from the side of Team in Soul Dynasty. The next neutral objective will fall on the top lane. Do you think Team Soul Dynasty can contest for that?
I don't think so, and I think it's better they don't go for it.
Look at that bot lane, already seeing some action. The Tempest of Blade being burned, but will not find Itachi Uchiha because he has that flicker to get out of that position, but that gold shield will get taken down from the side of Team Ma. But meanwhile, on the top lane, we can see a sneaky play coming in from that Julian trying to get that turtle. AOG is there, but Ling with that amazing steal, with that retribution on point. And a good play from the side of Team Ma. Team in future we trust, and yes, they are in the upper hand. They are still on the aggressive on the bot lane. Itachi Uchi already chunked down too low, but it will stand on the top lane. We can see the team in future we trust are trying to get their hands on the top lane turret. they want that turret. We can see Misery with that entropy already chunking down that, shield from that X-Work. Okay, Joe Bomb already going there, able to get that taunt onto him, but the flicker being popped by standing, able to self and survive on the bot lane. But is able to get that turret? Yes or no is the question, but Julian with the rotation, that Purdy with that flicker, able to outplay him, but both the turrets will fall for the side of team. Wasted out here. Who brings that down again? The fight still going on. Who take it up?
But Itachi was successfully escaped. Meanwhile, Misery took that mid lane.
Yes, sir. The turrets are falling left and right for team Soul Dynasty. They are not able to defend well. The goal lead is already a 5k. It is going to expand more as we are moving to the 7th minute of the game. You can see the goal lead is slowly expanding, and yes, the neutral objectives are being secured from the side of team. In future we trust. The third turtle is about to spawn in the bot lane, and we can see the blue lane is the next target. We can see the AOG already being used to getting the turn onto that Julian. Entropy is there. Okay, the Julian will fall. Jubama getting the kill. Okay, Link does not want to stop. That does have the Tempest of Blade. Wants to go in. We can see taking him a lot of damage. Sanjing will be able to survive the last insanities. They're not connecting onto that Link, and Dead QT will survive, and that is a 1 for 0 trade. 4 kills already on the board for the side of team. In future we trust. The mid lane inhibitor is the next to fall. Oh, team Soul Dynasty, they are okay. I think that will stop the fight. No.
Okay, what happened was like, if Team Soul Dynasty take a fight like the Nolan in India, the Nolan, I mean the Nathan will like just push the mid lane and everything and just join the fight a bit later and will just...
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that combo coming in from the side of team in future we trust. Double kill. Yes, Link will able to get the kill, but he does the Tempest of Blade, not able to get the kill onto that hero, but he will go back. No, but that, Eternal Guard getting that kill onto the members from the side of Team Soul Dynasty. A 3 for 0 trade again. Triple, another, fight where team in future we trust are able to get victorious, able to come out on top. No chance for Team Soul Dynasty so far, who?
Yeah. Now they need to watch out for that Nathan.
Yes, sir, and we can see him already being isolated. He will fall from the damage of those two heroes, and this Brody is not really having a good time on that whole lane, and we can see Link with the Tempest of Blade already going in. Will not find that kill. That Katot will, the Minotaur will be able to survive with that flicker, but the turret, second tier turret has all fallen down for Team Soul Dynasty, and in future we trust to have that advantage, for this Lord take. What can Team Soul Dynasty do here to, change the tide of the game? What do you recommend?
I think they need to hold for some time, but that Nathan is already farmed, so can't say much since it is gonna be a pain in the ass.
That could be the case, but the inhibitors are falling for Team Soul Dynasty. They're not able to defend because the damage and aggression coming in from Team in future we trust is too much for them to handle. As we can see, the bottom inhibitors next to fall. Team Soul Dynasty are a bit low on gold. They are behind 14k, and yes, the Lord has spawned in the land of Dawn. This is the level 1 Lord. The team who will make the first rotation will have the more advantage for this Lord, but we can see Julian already being sneaky. Is 5 level behind for that Link. Can he steal that Lord? Who do you think? Who?
I don't think so. He's got the vision. Okay,
that is a Lord steal going in from a Julian. Lord getting... Okay, he will get punished, but that is an amazing steal coming in despite being 5 level behind. What is this? Who?
nice retribution. Okay, that charge coming in from Gator, but look at the damage coming in from Nathan. I was just talking about that damage still gonna be the same.
Yes, sir, but I think team in future we try to have enough damage, but the damage from that eternal cut creating onto 4 members will be enough to get them the game, I guess. The Link with a double kill, and that base is the target for them, and that is a GG for Team Soul Dynasty. Team in future we trust will take that game, will take that victory, will move to the round of 32, and that will wrap up this game. What do you want to say for this match? A 14-0 score, that is a statement, isn't it? Who?
Yeah, that is a statement that team in future we trust wants to leave here. Like, you don't want to leave us back. We are also in the game, showing the domination, the 0 and 14 score that Pari Lala did really very well in the early game, gaining that triple kill. And just like I was saying, Misery was like totally farming, and in the late game, I mean not late game, the mid game, he was like a pain in the ass, chunking down everyone's HP like it is nothing.
Yes, sir, and yeah, that was a pretty big statement, I mean, we wanted to see what these two teams are capable of, but I think Team in future we trust were the better team in this best of one, and they, just put the statement like I mentioned, 14-0 is something we don't get to see very often in a tournament. That is a pretty solid victory. Despite Julian getting that lot, it was not enough for them to get that victory for their side, and yeah, the what do you call the in future we trust were the better team for tonight, and yeah. With that, we are down 5 games, the last game of tonight, and yes, guys, I just want to mention if we hit that 300 followers for our page, I mean for this YouTube channel, we will do a giveaway. We will do a giveaway of an epic skin tonight. So if you want to show us support, do get us to 300 followers tonight, and yeah, we will get to you guys with that what do you call that giveaway, and yes, that epic skin giveaway, and there will be more giveaways in the future as well. But for tonight, we are looking for that 300 followers for our page, and yes, and yeah, like the final game will be between Team Don Cunot Family versus Team and Team Eclipse Echo. Echo spelling is so wrong in the tournament lobby, but yes, nevertheless, I guess we will move on to this game, and yeah. For anybody who just joined in, this is the Vortex of Legends Season 2. This is the round of 64, day 1, and this will be the final match of the night. I'm excited. I'm Shishin Ryu, your caster. Joining me tonight is the man himself, the one and only, whom you guys know from Season 1 itself. Yes, sir.
Yeah, now coming back, the Don Quixote family and Eclipse Echo. I think they are new, so I don't know much about them, but I just know the name of Don Quixote family since it's from the anime, OG anime One Piece. So let's see what will they show. How will they entertain us?
Yes, sir. I mean, I guess we have some, different, like I just got an information from our, manager and our, our leader. There will be, 100 diamonds giveaway if we hit 300 followers tonight. So just want to, make that clear for our, our fellow, fellow viewers. And yes, with that, we are moving in for this, second game, last game of the night, which will be between Team Donkey Knot Family and Team Eclipse Echo. Team Donkey Knot Family are on the red side, whereas Team Eclipse Echo will be on the blue side. They will have the first pick. And for anybody who is wondering the prize pool of this tournament, it is a whooping 30,000
Who said there are no
diamonds.
shortcuts in life?
I
literally invented one.
First, the winners, the first runner-up and the second runner-up, and along with that, there will be a total prize pool of 5,000 diamonds for our lovely, lovely viewers. So just follow
Butterflies
the
born by
instructions
thy
for the
wish,
giveaways.
guided by
It will be
lantern's
conveyed
light.
by our moderators, by our casters. So all you need to do is just follow the rules, and yeah, you will be able to get that diamonds for yourself. And yes, with that, who take us to the banning section? Talk
Yes.
about it.
Coming to the draft, a chip is got banned from the blue team, and from the red team, Zuxin is banned since they just saw what Zuxin can do.
The hunt begins.
Team Mafdos gave a glimpse of what Zuxin can be.
Sand rises when I give the
Impactful
word.
in a game if it is known really very well. So Ruby and Khalid getting banned. The Phobius is still open. The Alice is still open, but I think they might go for
True love
Carmilla ban.
is like
Okay.
blood.
Yes, sir. I mean, with these different teams coming in, they show us different drafts, different gameplays, different comps, and yes, we do get to learn a lot, like the different meta that these teams can pull off. Sometimes it works for their favor, sometimes it doesn't. And out here, you can see the statements from these two teams, the last two teams, like the storms from both the team, Marf and in Future We Trust. They showed,
more
what these
than
top
a
teams can
weapon.
do in this tournament. So that is
The
something the
Immortal
other
One
teams need to
chose me
watch
to
out
vanquish the
for. But
shadows
here
that
comes the
plague this
debut
world.
for Chuyu in our tournament in the Vortex of Legend Season 2. This is the first Chuyu pick of the night. Who are you excited for this hero to be in the Land of Dawn?
I'm very excited. That
My
Shuyu,
mission
we were
is to
playing
protect
ranked in the
lives.
last night, but that Shuyu was like, damn, I couldn't even catch him. I couldn't even see him.
Chivalry
He
is
just
dead,
came
and
in,
I will
go out,
revive it.
just like anything. So if he has got all that skills, if he knows what Suyu can do, he will be very, 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 very painful.
Yes, sir. The Chuyu's, the skill set, the mechanism that he has, the abilities, is so slippery. He can chase you down. He can, just, escape those. He can just outrun you in those, the team fights that you want to chase him and try to catch him. But yes, that is something this
Hope
team
will find a
Don
way,
Q's
even when
Don
all
Q's
is
family
forlorn.
needs to
I'm not
watch
the
out
only
for.
one bound by
I
these
will just call that team
chains.
DF, okay, for a short reference. It will be pretty easy to call them during that time team fights. And for team Eclipse, I'll just call them team Eclipse, so that will be much easier. Okay, who?
Yeah, that's
And yeah, that will work out for us, I believe. And yes, guys, if you guys just missed out, there will be 100 diamonds giveaway at the end of the stream if our channel reaches 100 subscriber by tonight. And if it doesn't, this giveaway will
Only
get
love
just
and
postponed
night are
when the channel will
everlasting.
get hit that 300 followers. So if you want the giveaway to happen tonight, call your friends, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Show us your support. We want to grow as well. This is not something we are forcing you. If you want to subscribe, that is you can do. But yes, if you want to win that giveaway, that is something we want to reach as well. We want to reach the milestone of 1K by the end of this tournament. That is something our goal is for the second season.
May the blood of my enemies
And
flow
yeah, with
from
the
my
drafts
spear.
getting locked in, we are already in the banning phase. What do you think about the draft so far?
coming to the draft. I think blue team is going
Still
for a
waters
solid
run
draft.
deep.
That Phobius, that Suyu, and from the red team, Hylas. Hylas from that revamp is not that
I am the
tanky right
moonlight
now.
that breaks through the darkness.
Yes, sir. I mean, the front line looking so good. I mean, so far it's looking pretty good for with that high loss. Team Eclipse they do have the damage to they do have the poke damage from that Vexana and that I would say that Inferno. I mean, this Phobius. But will that be enough for that late game when that Sicilian will get that stack, onto him? Team DF, they can, utilize that late game pretty strong because of those two picks, that Clint and that potential strong game from that Sicilian, which will just get on the stacks as
Let's
we
hear
move
from
to
the
the late
crowd.
game. And
Make
with
some
the bans
noise
coming
for
in,
yours
the
truly.
Ling and the CC will get banned along with that Mia, which is already rising in the meta along with that Minsitar. What do you have to say?
And Minsitar, I don't think so. They should go for a Minsitar ban since it's not that OP right now. So I think they would have
For
gone for
honor!
what do you say, that Hayabusa ban, since it can come back really deep in the back lane and just kill your mates. So you had to look out for that. But let's see what Team Donkey or family has planned. They just pick up that Tigreal for more front laner.
Like you rightly mentioned, like the backline is kind of, unstable. But
I've
with
been
these
waiting for too
two tanks
long.
coming in, the carry was left open. That is something those tanks kind of fear. Giving that carry towards Team Eclipse is not a good decision, I would say, for the side of Team
Command
DF. They
confirmed.
could have banned that
Wino
carry instead,
online.
denying them
Valor
that
and royalty in a
hero.
dead
But out
body.
here, they will complete that draft with that Leo mod, and with the drafts being locked in, what do you have to say about both these teams with the draft, draft alone?
Looking at the draft, I think the blue team has a better draft here since they have that carry who can melt down that both the tanks very easily in the late game. And from the red team, they have that Sicilian, but Sicilian needs to get her stack up. But if she goes down in the early game, if blue teams mark that Sicilian can't do anything alone. So they need to farm up that Sicilian and give us stacks if they want to win this match.
Yes, sir. I mean, they want to play for that, late game. They do have the front line. They do have that heroes to, get, soak that damage in, from that carry, from that, Vexana, even from the potential Shuyu, which we are really looking forward to with that debut pick coming in this game. But yeah, to break down to you guys, this is a best of one between Team Donkey Not Family and Team Eclipse Echo. Team Donkey Not Family are on the red side, whereas Team Eclipse Echo are on the blue side. This is a best of one. This is Vortex of Legend Season 2, round of 41, and the final game of the night. The winners will move to the round of 32, whereas the one losing will get eliminated, knocked out of the tournament right away. And yes, we are looking forward to more from the next teams that will play tomorrow. 2 catches tomorrow at the same time. It should start around 6 p.m. in the evening. And yes, for those who have just joined in, I'm your caster Shinryu. Joining me is the man himself. And yes, we are having a giveaway tonight. If only our channel reaches 300 followers. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe. They will also get a chance to get a part of, share of that 5,000 diamonds giveaway that we have stored for you guys. And with that, we can see already we are in the first 2 minutes of the game. Nothing much happening so far. It is pretty peaceful in the map. What do you have to say about this first neutral objective that will spawn in the top lane?
Okay, coming to the fight. I'll just hold on to that. I think, okay, a nice flicker coming in from Vexana. Okay, just like you said, Sin, the first objective that is spawning right now, since Leon doesn't have ult, I think that might be a bit tough. Okay, but both the Reptile have been popped out, and I think Suyu might go down, but no, just like I said, that with that outplaying skill.
Absolutely, but Shuyu doesn't stop there. Look at that aggression coming in from the hero, going so deep already in that, deep into that base. I mean, not base, but that inhibited turret. The turtle is still up for the take. He is low, but this Leo mod will be back on the map. He can contest for the turtle, but the kill will go to the side of that Shuyu, giving him an early lead. This will prove a good advantage for the turtle take, but yet the turtle has not been started. The teams are making their way. We can see the turtle already being half HP. Shuyu has that level advantage. Leo mod already going in with an ultimate. Will not get the turtle. The retribution will be secured by the Shuyu, and the fight is still continuing. We can see the influence person already being used. The fight is still going on. The Phobius doesn't stop, but the skill will go to the hands of that Shuyu. Is able to use that skills properly, and he wants to go for the Doom. I mean, for the Tiger, will have to stop. Not enough damage yet, but okay, on the mid lane, the minions will get cleared. The damage from that Cylon is not enough, but this blue buff is getting invaded by the side of Team Eclipse. They might get their hand onto this buff, and can see Shuyu. Yes, able to secure that buff, and with that, the map will be a lot more blue than it is red. As we can see, Shuyu is still going under the turret, trying to find that lane. Does not have that flicker, will fall, and that is 3-0 in the 3.5 minute of the game. Ooh.
Yeah.
Break that fight for us.
Like, coming to that fight, you know, Shuyu, you can't expect where Shuyu can come from. He can come from anywhere, so you need to be aware of that. You know, they were in a good position, but that outplay coming in from Shuyu, Ryomot was not expecting that Shuyu can come that far, but coming to the fight,
wait a minute.
Nice wall shot from Brock. And
wait a minute, look at the explosion play from that Tiger, but it is not enough to take them down. That infernal person already there. Okay, so that glorious path already being used. The damages there onto from that clear table to take down that obvious, but that is a 3-for-1 trade. Okay, 3-for-2 trade, I believe. And yes, with that, the goal lead is still favoring Team Eclipse so far. Ooh, please go on what you were telling. Please explain it to us. The fight.
Yeah, I was telling about that story that he knows like his range, but if you really play that hero a lot, you know how much he can come to that range. So you can what do you say? Have that measurement that Shuyu can reach you, but when you play rank, Shuyu gets banned most of the time, so you can't get that much of experience playing against that Shuyu. So if anyone plays against Shuyu and has that knowledge, you can counter him easily, but if you don't have...
Oh, wait a minute, there is an implosion from the Tigress. He will get that man, but the damage is already from both the sides. We can see the Mobius is already there, able to get a shot down onto that Geo mod, and the glorious pathway is there. Team Eclipse are pretty low, they will use that conceal, able to get down. Okay, that outplay from that Shuyu, able to get that shot down onto that Clint. He was trying to get that kill onto that Shuyu, but instead will get taken down, and this neutral objective should go to the side of Team Eclipse. They are having the advantage on the top mid lane. I mean, damage from the carry already popping off, able to get the shutdown onto that. I mean, the tanky hero high loss, and look at the damage being increased. That is a double kill for this hero. This carry is already online in the first 6. I mean, I'm not getting the chance to breathe, and like you mentioned, you know who this hero, this new hero Shuyu, he does get banned pretty often, and you know why he's getting banned. You can see his like the capability like we can do in this game. This is something hero. This is one of this hero. You don't want to keep open, right? And that is the testament of this hero already being a statement. On the mid lane that it did fall while we were talking about it, and yeah, like the rest of the heroes are already popping off. This carry is already going good. Has the farm on him, already securing 2 items onto him, and yeah, this carry will only scale off and as the game proceeds, and yes, this tanks will not be able to sustain the damage coming in early onto this game.
Okay, coming to the blue team has already around 5k gold lead in around 7 minutes. And it's looking bad for Team Red since... Okay, a nice wall charge coming in from Grok, and nice Eternal Guard dropping in from Vexana.
But look at that flank coming in from Shuyu, able to get that shot down onto... Yes, he will get the shot down onto that hero, but the Leo mod is there to kill that final brew, and able to get the shot down, but the damage of the carry, able to shock that hero solo. Hylos will fall from the damage of that Grok, but the damage being placed onto that Tiger is enough to take him down. This carry already online, like I mentioned, and able to chunk that tanky heroes almost in the 7th, 8th minute of the game, and yes, this carry will only get scary as the game proceeds. Its heroes do not have enough tanky items to sustain the damage. from this carry, and the neutral objectives. This has spawned on the top lane. Team. Okay, the light charge and the carry's damage is enough. Okay, the flank coming in from the side of Team Eclipse will get punished by Team DF with that counter engage on that rock, but this neutral objective will go to the side of Team Eclipse. Yes. What is happening around the map, you think?
Just like I was saying in the draft, if you have to look out for that carry, or you need to look out for that Sicilian. But right now, Sicilian is getting stacked. So see what Sicilian can do in the late game. I wanna see this game going in the late game where the Sicilian gets a damage and chunk down everyone with that one hit.
Yes, sir, but the glorious path they will be used defensively. They will try to get back off. They know the carry is damaged. They don't want to take this engage. Conceal was already there. Look at that flank. Look at that flank coming in from the side of Team Eclipse. They want to go for that engage. Will they go? And that show you already going in, and the flank is there. Okay, and that we can see the internal card already being used. The wild charge is still there. Okay, the wild charge is already used, but the show you damage already enough. Okay, the carry already been so much damage. Carry has to back off, but it's been still in front of the person already being used. The Sicilian will fall from the damage of that Phobius, but he's too deep. With next, the double kill for that Leomort. Will it be a triple kill? No. The Leomort will fall instead. Okay, the glorious path being used. The flicker used defensively for that Vexana, who will survive, but that is a 3-4-3 trade so far, and I mean, it is a pretty even fight, but the goal lead is still favoring the side of Team Eclipse, as they do have the 6k advantage in their pocket. The Lord will spawn on the top lane, and yeah, this, like you mentioned, this hero, this Sicilian is a pretty potential late game hero, and he can one-shot those heroes from the side of Team Eclipse, but he needs those items, he needs those stacks, but so far not able to do so unless they get that gold deficit covered up for their team. And for anybody who wants to win that giveaway, we are mentioning once again, we will only do the giveaway of 100 diamonds if our page reaches 100 subscriber by tonight. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, okay, another engage again coming in. Okay, look at that engage. I'll charge, but yes, sir, the damage is so much.
But carry goes down, and let's show you getting that kill on Hylas.
Yes, sir, that is a 3-4-4 trade for these two teams, and Team Eclipse won't stop. They will take that middle and turn it down. They do have the Lord, but their jungler has fallen. Both the team does not have the jungler. Only that Clint is there to play, defend that base, as the rest of the members will be back on the map, and this damage from the carry is more than enough for Team DF to get, wiped out, I believe, He has those 4 items, like with this 12 minutes mark, we can see the carry already sitting with those 4 items, waiting for that final item. Already 2.5k gold lead ahead of his counterpart, that is the Clint. And yeah, it will only scale with that final item on his pocket, and it will only hurt even more and more with the Lord. They are waiting for it to get enhanced. I think Team DF, they do not have that window for contest. Don't you think so?
Yeah, they can't contest it since that carry is almost level 15 and the jungle is just level 12.
Yes, sir, and this is a comfortable lot take for Team Eclipse, as they will even solidify their goal lead a bit more. And moving forward, we are already heading to that mid-game's power spike. This hero will try to get those items faster, as the carry has already reached level 15. We can see already having complete build. Show you with these 3 items, but will get a lot of damage with that BOD. The raw damage will be enough to take down those heroes which do not have enough build, and Lord will soon spawn and march down the mid lane, enhanced Lord, a level 2 Lord. Do you think Team DF can defend this?
Yeah, they can defend this since they have the Sicilian and that front laner, but they need to look out for that wall charge coming in from Grok. If they get that CC coming in from that Grok, it's an over. That's a nice lane thing coming in from Team Echo.
Look at the concealed blade. Glorious Path already using defensively. They will lose that mid lane inhibitor turret. The Lord has yet to get taken down, but the damage being placed on Team TF is so much. The Poquito is, I mean, the Poquito is too low, will fall, but the Tiger is also falling. And that will be the 1-for-1 trade, but that will be a defense. And the Shuyu falling in the process as well. Okay, successful defense, I believe. Team Eclipse, they do not want to take more fight, I think, without their front liner. And the Turok does not have that wide charge.
Yeah, just as I was saying, Grok just missed this wall charge, and that is why they just were able to successfully defend it. But Tigreal, my boy, I just saw what you did. That air alt.
I mean, he tried to, tried his best, but all he could find was the Natalia in the map. Though we can't see the Natalia, he will spawn in the map sometime after the game. But so far, if he wants to win this game, he needs to stop marking the Natalia. He needs to go for that, backline, that mage, that carry. They don't have that purify. They can be the, squishy members to look out for this Tigreal, and if he wants that game changing, all those members are the one he need to, get those ulti connected to. And so far, the goal lead is still favoring Team Eclipse. They have that 6k goal lead, but they are tying by that one inhibitor turret and a base turret. Will it be enough with the next slot spawning in 25 seconds? They do need to contest for this slot, don't you think so?
Yeah, they need to contest for this slot, or they might be eliminated from this tournament. So give your guys for this last turtle. I mean this slot fight.
Yes, sir. The Lord has finally spawned, and okay, look at the engage onto that two members, and okay, the Glorious Path using defensively will wait out a lot of skill, but that Eternal Guard will take down that Hylos, but that carry get traded in the return, and that is a 1-for-1 trade for both these teams. Without that carry, they do have a good chance for fighting, and the Hylos was the one of the members to open up the map, but the Tiger is still there. But you can see the Lord already getting chunked down so fast, and I don't think so Team TF can contest for this Lord who out here.
I don't know why Grok tried to mark that Hylos, since Hylos is not that effective. You need to mark that Sicilian, or she might be a big problem for you in this match which you are dominating. You need to go for that Sicilian, since he is getting that stack.
Absolutely, I mean, he needs to mark the proper members for their games, and so far, we need to, get to see those, game-changing ult coming in from these two tanks. They are able to get the plays for their teams, but they haven't, their teams haven't been able to capitalize on that so much. So far, they are choosing the wrong members to target, but if they mark the right members, then the game can be over in an instant. But so far, the Lord is marching down the mid lane. The lanes are synced. Both the teams are ready to take on one another for this defense. Let's see the conceal play already coming in. Will it be a game over for the side of Team DF? So we can see the skills are being used. The base is the target for that carry, and he will get that base, and that is a game over for Team DF. Team Eclipse will take that victory, take that dub to move on to the round of 32. Ooh.
Yeah,
that
was
is
a
the
nice game from Team Eclipse Echo.
Yes, sir. I mean, do you want to say anything for this match? It was pretty even so far, but the last mark for that base was the cherry on top, and the the closing situation that they need for to back that game for their side to move to the next round.
Yeah,
don't you think so?
That's true. That outplays in the early game was very effective for that Team Eclipse, since that plays coming in from Shuyu gave that time for carry to farm up and just melt down everyone who comes in front without any fear.
Yes, sir, we saw, what is that new hero is capable of doing, and this game was a testament that you cannot let that hero, go unbanned and, just let him do whatever you want. Like you remember that Aijin, let him cook, right? Let me cook, and this is a game where, Nani on that shoe you really cooked, along with certified racist, who was, pretty lethal on that carry, getting online so fast into the game, that those tanky members from team TF, they were like not really able to sustain the damage coming in. But that will be a wrap, I guess, for tonight. We are done with all the games for day 1 in this round of 64, isn't it?
Yes. So guys, the day 1 is over. Thank you so much for joining. And if there is a giveaway of 100 diamonds if you reach 300 subscribers on YouTube, so that was not possible today. But if you want to win that giveaway, you can call your friends and your girlfriends to join the team and make it 300, and you can take that giveaway. You can win that giveaway. So, yeah.
How about we change something? If we reach 400 subscriber by tomorrow, we will do a 200 diamonds giveaway. How about that?
Yeah,
that is something we can look forward to, right? We can double it up. If we reach 400 subscriber by tomorrow, by the end of day 2, we will, do that 200 diamonds giveaway. Can we, agree on that?
Yeah, we can do that. So guys, call your friends, call your brothers, sisters, girlfriends, 2-3 side chicks, and everyone, so we can reach 400 followers. And you can also follow us on Instagram for more updates. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in and supporting
yes, sir.
us.
Yes, sir.
We will be welcoming you. Carry on, Cynthia.
Yeah. Yes, I was just going to, cover it up the end. That was like, me, the management, the entire team Yama, really, look forward to you guys, support and, your cooperation as well in order to make this tournament a success. And yes, that is what we are striving for this season. And yes, this is the Vortex of Legend Season 2. Round of 64, day 1 will come to an end. And yes, with that, all the games are over. We will post our post-match results on our Instagram page. So do follow us out there if you want to be updated with the whatever news we have regarding this tournament. And there will be future tournaments where you can participate as well. And with that, we will wrap up the game. Day 1. This is me, Shin Ryu, signing off for the day. Along with me, I had Suki, who has already signed off, but this is the who was with me. Any final words before we end?
Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you guys will join us tomorrow too at the same time. So thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. With that, we come to an end. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.